Am I back on? It cut off. I don't know. Stream died. Yes, we are back though. Hey, Corzer, look at that. Oh man, I thank you for showing up. Woo! I hear you. All right, I'm back on. All right. Yeah, I don't know. It just froze up. That's what I'm saying. I gotta get real good at this. Um, Dennis uses. I watched his stream today. You know, uh, Dennis. He streams like here. It'd be like 7 a.m. Jesus, with everybody staying in the house, I'm sleeping or I stay up until 3, 4 in the morning. Yes, Muddy Waters Shrimp, I am back. Thank you for being here. But yeah, so I'm just trying to get this all down. Uh, did I join at a bad time? No, it's I don't know. I think I've been on for an hour or something, and it cuts you off because Dennis was saying something about it cuts him off, and that's the only bad thing. Then he shuts it off, restarts it, and just everyone stays in the chat. So I just trying to figure it out and get it down right. But oh, that's cool. Corzer's here. All right, it's cool. Everybody's here. Lisa, Brian, Fish Tropic, Muddy Waters Shrimp. Yes, I am back. Hopefully my links still connect everyone. Yeah, Fish Tropic, you're here, buddy. 7 a.m. with Dennis, noon with Mark, and now 7 p.m. with you. Yes! You guys just need to let me know how many days you want me to do this. I can do this every day of the week. I don't care because, hey, I like to talk. So I like to talk. You'll probably have a few teething problems getting set. Yeah. I will, Corzer. It's I don't know. It's I hit go live, and if it don't, people waiting. But yeah, it's I need to be able to ask people questions about it because I've never done anything like this. Look, I'm not a computer guy. I'm a union carpenter, so I build things with these, and I'm pretty good at it. How many types of Neos do you have? Fish Tropic. How many types? Blue Dreams, Ultra Golds, Orange Pumpkin, Green Jades, Bloody Marys. Bloody Marys, my Wild Catagons, Blue Rillies, Red Rillies, Snowballs, Blue Diamonds, Black Rose, Blue Sapphire, Orange Rilly, Cherries, Fire Reds down there, and that's it. That's how many I have, and then the rest is all Caradina. Yeah, I need a way to get a hold of you, Corzer, when I'm having problems. So I get it all right. Hey, Palmer Aquatics is in the house. Hola. Yeah, she's Lisa says this is definitely better than going outside. Yes, it is. Yeah, I have a question. That's Brian's asking. Corzer Shelley have been super helpful getting me set up on my first Caradina tank. I should be able to start cycling by Friday. When you got to count, that's a lot. It's a lot. I got a lot, but I don't know. I jump into it fast. It's I want it all now. But yeah, Corzer, I saw your drywall work. Shrimp basement is coming on nice. Yeah. Actually, the drywall's here. But when we bought the house, it was the storage area. It had the old bar doors, not barn, but bar doors, like going into a saloon doors. And had it in the laundry room, everything. It was just, I don't know, it wasn't set up. It wasn't set up the way we liked it. And I don't mind old stuff. I like old stuff. I collect old stuff. Like I have little telegraphs, and we like antique stuff. I got a radio over there. It's like 200 years old. But um, it just wasn't for us, and we wanted to turn the one area over here for when the kids come home and stuff. They can sleep down here, nice basement area. So I got rid of all the doors on that side, ran around and put the door over here, right here, in the shrimp area to go into the furnace room. And the tops, I didn't run the drywall all the way up into the joists. I left those all open so the furnace all the way around can breathe. I don't have to worry about closing that door and it chokes it out. So. But thank you very much. Yeah, I work real hard on it. Thank you, Tater. I like, it's first time, and I'm glad that I'm doing good. Like I said, I like to talk. So what's, I was thinking of black and blue tank. What would you guys suggest for lines? Oh, you can, I don't have a colored tank, so that's, unless you're talking shrimp, the color shrimp that you'd want. Not good with streaming, don't ask me. Not the streaming part, the part of setting it up, and hitting all the right buttons. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell and hit the all on there so you can get all my views and stuff every time I have a video. Thank you, Fish Tropic. Get yourself some quality shrimp. Yup. That'd be some awesome saloon doors into the shrimpery. Yeah, we got rid of them all. Of course, you have an antique tank too. Holy crap, that thing is out. Yeah, it's the ones before 1970. They got the chrome frame and the slate bottom. So, there's my little man.
Hi.
Say hi, everybody. That's Luke. Everybody in here knows who you are, I believe.
Yeah.
But, it's... Yeah, it's your magical Harry Potter wand.
Yeah.
But, it's, I don't think I can. We'll just have to leave it.
It's okay.
But, it's before 1970. So after 1970, they went to glass bottoms. But I bought that. It's a 15-gallon. I bought it off a guy. He bought it and said he paid $50 for it. So I bought it. I gave him the $50, and I actually have the light. The light is chrome too. But I took the guts out and I just put it over the top of a LED light. How was the tank and how did you get it again? Yeah, 70s, and I got it. Yeah, a buddy of mine got it for me. Black and blue tank. Brian, what do you mean? Like blue bolts and crystal blacks or something. Yeah, blue bolts are cool. Blue bolts are super cool. Blue steels are super cool. Aura blues are cool. But I think I would go with the blue steel or the blue bolts because that way, like, let's say you order blue bolts. Well, you can't, I don't think, because you live so far away, probably. Or wait, maybe you don't. You can, you get the blue bolts. Some might come out really, S quality, SS, grade. It just depends on how they grow up and what they look like, But even A grade, they really look good. Brian Whitcraft says, hey, Luke. Fish Tropic says, hey, Luke. Corzer says, hi, Luke. Muddy Water Strip says, what got you into shrimp keeping? I wouldn't mix blue bolts and CBS and safety. Yeah, I wouldn't either, Corzer. What got me into it was I was a discus breeder. And I just have a thing with a fish. When you look at a fish, it looks like it's painted, like an artist literally painted it. And discus just got my heart. And then discus and okay, discus and arowanas. What do you want? What do you need?
I'm trying to
Scoot it over here. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna move the plugs for you. Hold on, guys. Luke's scooting in.
Yeah, it's the same one.
He's just gonna hang out for a little bit because this channel is 18 and over. And we don't swear around Luke. We don't, so I don't subject him to that. So I don't swear much. See that chair sits higher. So, but yeah, so they were offered to me one day by a guy I knew, and he said, "Hey, you want to try some shrimp?" And I was just getting ready to get out of discus because discus, when I got into it, there's a big boom, just a huge boom. Everyone wanted them, so I was like, "Well, I can breed like it's no tomorrow." So I went and bought a ton of discus and everything. Then all of a sudden, the bottom fell out. Nobody wanted them. So then the shrimp thing came along. I was like, wow, something maybe that'd be easier, that I don't have to put a ton of medicine in, take care of it all the time. So I tried it with the cherry shrimp, and I think I got 10 or something. A buddy of mine gave me 10, and they died. So I was like, what? I can't raise these little itty bitty things? So then he gave me 10 more. And those 10 turned into, 200 fast. He remembers, because the first videos we have is with Luke culling the cherry shrimp tank.
Yeah, and we used to have pretty much but they were like round.
Uh, yeah. I don't. My blue bolts, I have a lot of them. I just, it takes forever. Some shrimp take. I mean, I got my my red fish bones. They bred once, and so then I started reading up on them, and it says that they like um like algae and biofilms more than they like big chunks of food and stuff. So I put live bacteria in there. I put powders in there, stuff like that. So they can get more of certain stuff. Algae and stuff. It says that they like more than like hard foods.
What's your favorite shrimp?
Corzer says, "What's up, Luke?"
One of them says, what's your favorite shrimp? What's your favorite shrimp?
Luke, what is your favorite shrimp in Dad's tanks?
Okay, my favorite shrimp is like the Galaxy one.
The black one? The black Galaxy Pintos?
Yes, the black Galaxy Pintos.
Yeah.
That is my favorite.
Yeah, he talks about those a lot.
I really like them.
And with those, what I did is I got some Galaxies, and I just put them in the black Pinto tank. Like everyone knows, to get the gene in there. And I just sell them as black Pintos. So if somebody wants, Pintos that possibly have the gene in there, they're just sitting in there breeding away. So, with regular Pintos. So, it says, Brian says, shoot, kids need to go to bed. I'll try to make it back before the end. Oh yeah, your kids, yeah. Luke, he all of our hours are all messed up. We're up to 3-4 o'clock. I mean, it's horrible. We don't get up till 12, 1 o'clock. It's really messed us up. Messed my wife up. We're all messed up on it. But yeah, please come on back, Brian. What is it? Can't hear what you're saying, Corza. You can't hear? Don't tell me. Luke is always welcome to hang out. Fish Tropic. Good day, you mob. Dr. Black 66. Ooh, listen to that. That's a cool name. Dr. Black 66.
That's a really cool name.
That's like Route 66. Fish Tropic says, what up, Blackie? Peace. Corza said, hey, Tater Sal, what's up, Doc? Dr. Black, Tropico Taters, Cores are black, Galaxy Pintos.
I remember he liked,
Yep,
and before he was
reading.
all the news out.
Yep, he said he remember you liked them before you were reading.
Yes.
Yeah,
I like anything that
cells.
sells lol,
LOL.
lol.
Laugh out loud.
Do
Cherry shrimp.
cherry shrimp
Sell
sell like hot
in Detroit.
in Detroit?
They do. But it like if somebody comes over here to get shrimp, they do. But like the pet stores, I got them up. I make them pay me $1.50. But most pet stores they'll only give you $1 or less because they say they only want to pay a third of what they can get for the shrimp. So my buddy's pet store, I get half. So that helps keep us afloat. And it helps me, move shrimp that, my tanks are getting overwhelmed on, when things are slow, like times like this. But he hasn't bought any shrimp lately. But he sells a lot of fire reds. And then, the cherry shrimp, I can get $1.50 at the pet stores. And then they sell them for $4. So $3.99. So, what's your number one seller, if you don't mind me asking? Blue Dreams. Yeah, it's your basic Neos.
Oranges, yellows.
But then I don't know. It's kind of like Crystal Reds. Uh, Blue Bulge. What? The black Pintos, red Pintos. Oh, I need to take this off of here. I was just showing somebody that. So it's kind of. Oh, I would have Tangerine Tigers a lot. Tangerine Tigers are a big seller. Do you? Corza says, "Do you advertise local?" No, that's my issue. Is I don't know the computer game, so I don't know. All I do is Facebook and YouTube, and I don't like. My personal Facebook is small, but my Detroit Shrimp and Aquatics Facebook is big. But I don't have. I mean, people find me from around my area, but no. And I got to get a website. That's the thing is, so people say that they can help me, but I don't know really anything about it. So hold on, don't shove the table. Okay. So I don't know anything about it. It's just that's what I need help with, and then starting it up and stuff like that. So I mean, I have people messaging me all the time saying, "Hey, is there a place for us to go and shop?" And I'm like, "Yeah, right here." But I kind of the way I look at it is, if you're a subscriber and you watch my videos, then you know what we have. But if you're just asking about shrimp because somebody told you to come here, then I can understand that. And it's hard to watch, 40 videos to make sure you get them all. So that's why I want to do the website, to get it going. Okay. When I'm able to stream again, I will. Oh, yeah, I hope so. Stream with me. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, we'll just get that because that's why I did the Streamlabs because Dennis on Pure Shrimp, I think it's Pure Shrimp Nordic guy. He does the mix up. Contact you through YouTube. I have the YouTube. What's it called? YouTube Studio. But they just message my YouTube, and it's kind of like the analytics. But like when you guys message me, it just comes through just like that. That's why I tell everybody, you want to message me, just message me right on YouTube. Send me a message. So, but yeah, that's how I do most of my sales. People just go right on YouTube. The Facebook thing, it just became a joke over a while, and then they're doing this band app, and you got uh you got like three or four top dogs on there that they got shrimp that are crazy, and um it's I could sell on there, but it's to me it's a lot because you got to go on there and you put the shrimp, and then you put the parameters, and you put this, and then you put you have an hour after they hit your front doorstep to open the box and show me if any are dead and all this and that. And then I'm at home and I'm going, oh my god, it's time. They should have got them by now. How come they're not at? How come they're not? Okay, how come they're not messaging me? Are they all there? It just became very stressful. And then doing the auctions, you know, you get a 5 minute extension, you get this, you get that. And it was just like, I'm sitting here trying to check all these auctions. I was just like, yeah, no more, no more. So that's why I just do it on YouTube and Facebook, my Detroit Shrimp and Aquatic Facebook. So people just go back and forth there. And I'm trying to set up a phone. I actually have it over there, but I'm trying to set up phones where everybody can call me. I mean, I don't want to give out my regular phone number. I mean, it wouldn't be the end of me, so I can give it out if, people want to call and contact me. But
like a house phone.
Yeah, it's a house phone. Yeah.
Plugged in over there.
So yeah, that's it. That's how I get business. There's few people who I think would love the option of your shrimp to others straight quality in your tanks. Well, thank you, Fish Tropic. Yeah, I don't want to sell garbage, shrimp that aren't colorful, and I don't want people to go through what I went through when I started getting because like I got them, they're really red, the cherries. Then after 2 weeks, they start dying out. And I asked the guy, I said, hey, what's wrong with these shrimp? They're losing their color. He's like, oh, I feed them a enhancement food. I was like, you do what? He's like, yeah, I feed them a food that makes them darker. I said, well, that's lying, isn't it? And he's like, well, I don't care. So after that, I realized that that's something I don't want to do. So like when I started this, I had all my shrimp on white stone to show me the ones that needed called. But when I would call stuff and like take it up, put it in Luke's room, he's got black gravel. So like I take a shrimp and go put it in his room. And after an hour on his substrate, it looked like, a triple S grade shrimp. And I was like, all right, I'm not doing that no more. I'll put them on dark substrate and I'll call them that way. If they look crappy, a dark substrate, then I'll call them. But
yeah, we still have so many things, it's hard to see.
Dr. Black 66 says there's no messaging with YouTube. I don't know. There's something on there that's everyone messages me. Corzer's messaged me. Tater Salad messages me.
Oh, wow.
Everybody messages me on. Oh! What it is on my YouTube videos. You know how you go down in the comments?
Yeah.
That's where you comment. So if you want to order shrimp, go into a video, scroll to the bottom, and leave a comment like, "Hey, I like this video. I just saw these shrimp. I think they're cool." And then that's how I get your comments. Sorry about that. I just
like sometimes if you have an iPad, it'll be like down there, or it'll say comments are removed because like kids are in the videos, because like bad people like were saying bad stuff about kids. So yeah.
Yeah. Fish Tropic said I messaged you on Instagram. So yeah, that's how I first met. Fish Tropic was on Instagram because I have an Instagram page too. He said, hey, think people are slowly recognizing the difference between large-scale business and homebred shrimp. Time makes quality. Quality needs time. Oh, yeah, I totally agree with that. It's, what? What are you reading? Yeah, they took it away for people who don't have 1,000 subs. took what away? I'm not sure.
Oh,
The comments. Yeah. Well, I get comments on mine, but it's the kids don't have comments. They can't get
No,
comments
I
anymore.
actually have comments.
Well, yeah, because they haven't gotten to it yet.
Yeah.
So, but on the videos, yeah, on the videos, Corser. Yes, thank you.
Nick.
I've been Nick the Dick. I've been lurking. Yeah, cool. I'm glad. Stay in here, hang out. If you got any questions about shrimp, let us know. Lurkers, LOL. Think people are slow. Yeah, so yeah, it's people comment to me all the time. It's they say the quality that I send them. They can't believe the quality. This and that. And,
What are you doing?
It's I kind of it's what I want to be known for. It's not how many shrimp I can ship out or how many shrimp I can order or how many I can import. It's how many I breed and the quality that I have. Because like people say, oh, well, hey, can you get a certain shrimp? Yeah. I can get about anything.
Yeah.
I just make a call. That's simple. I make a call and I could, if I paid the shipping, I could have it here tomorrow morning. It's like I said, I do my imports, when I go to give people deals, cut the prices way down, or like if like I have the Dragon Blood Blues over there, I had those sent in because, I want to get a colony of those going, so what?
Someone said, hey, you have...
No, yellow, really? No, it's Fish Tropic. No, not. We only have the orange. No yellows yet. I heard the yellows are hard to keep the pattern going. Right now, it's they're having trouble keeping the really part of it going because I checked into it.
We have goals, I think, dude.
We have blues, reds, and orange lilies. No, those are yellow shrimp. Yeah, hold on. This is starting to die down. So I'm going to set it up. Turn back on. Turn that down.
Whoa.
All right. Yep, no yellow really. What is wrong with the spell check? What are you getting a shrimp to? Oh, Corser, yeah, I don't.
Yes, they are. Fish Tropic.
Yeah, he's saying he's agreeing. I have enough tattoos. I don't,
Yeah.
Last tattoo I got was his name tattooed on my leg with his footprint.
Yeah.
When the doctor rolled it on the paper, my buddy does face is really good. He's really, really good. So I had him.
There's one right here.
I had him transferred exactly onto my leg, and then his name's tattooed on it. It's even the ink that rolled off on the paper. That's on there too. No, I'm not showing. No, I'm not. No. What type of food you feed blue shrimp a while ago? Yeah. Blue Dreams? Were they dreams or were they a different type of blue? Were they Neos? Fish Tropic, all sorts of stuff. I got a Factory E, Shrimp King, Yummy Gum. This stuff's like tar. It gets on your fingers and it's horrible. I got Shrimp King Mineral. I got Shrimp King Baby. Then I feed them, my Bio Green powder. No. You can hold it up. That's a different one. Yeah, the Bio Greens.
This one too.
Yeah, well, that's got bug bites in it. But Mucha, I bought some Mucha, and not sponsored by them. No, and then I got my
the homemade stuff.
Yeah, this is the mulberry leaf powder. You got it. But we grind those up, dry them up, grind them up.
We actually have a mulberry leaf tree over there, and I actually have one that is special because Dada put some other things inside there, not mulberry. Yes.
Oh, and your food upstairs. Yeah, I put the spinach and the kelp.
Yeah.
And
my shrimp love it.
Yeah. So, but yeah, so
Special
the
meat.
powders, yeah, the Bacteria E. I was doing the this is yeah, I do bug bites. Oh, it's got to be up here. Oh, here it is. Yeah, so the Muta, this is their bacterial powder. I don't use it anymore. Sorry. So I put their hard food in it, for the container. But the shrimp are really eating it now. When I first got it, they didn't do much with it at all. Oh yeah, leaf powder. Yeah, it's have you got any pure Nordic? No. I've never tried a pure Nordic. I would really like to. Well, because like I said, I'm adopted, and my wife ran my DNA through the that big huge DNA company, whatever it is, and it says that they've never seen numbers so high in someone's DNA that they could trace easily with no problem all the way back to the Vikings. And my wife said, "See, I knew that if we were ever alive back then, that I'd be protected because I knew you were a Viking." So he's a little Viking. But yeah, so no, Dennis's stuff is just cool. I mean, I love a shirt. Just that Viking stuff on a shirt is incredible. But yeah, no, I'd like to get some pure Nordic. Cheryl Evans, I see. Thank you for joining us. I'm just seeing it now. Sorry, I'm not. Yes, Viking. I wasn't able to look up here lately. If I missed somebody, I'm really sorry.
Yes.
But yeah, Cheryl Evans. Hello, Cheryl. This is my son Luke.
Hello.
He just stopped in for a minute, say hi,
Yeah,
and
my name's Lee.
and see everybody. Nice to see you here in the chat. Leaf powder, yes, Fish Tropic. I've been doing it
King Kong.
because here was the thing. Another thing on the band, I was selling leaves on band, fresh right off the tree. I'd wrap them up, put them, with a wet towel, mail them to you. Then all of a sudden, everyone started asking me, "How are you mailing them? How are you prepping them?" And then next thing you know, there's 6 people on there selling mulberry leaves and putting this with it and this with it. So they just stole my idea. I was like, you know what? I'm not even doing this. So I mean, it's a long process to make it. I have me and him pick them all. We put them in buckets. We take them in the back. We separate them. We got to dry them out. We grind them up. Then we put them in another grind them and turn it into powder. So, and then you put it in, I mean, I freeze it. Okay, good. Oh, that's Cheryl said hi.
Hi, Cheryl.
So it's just they eat the leaf. Now my trees are black mulberry; they're not white, and I haven't tried white, but everybody says, "Oh yeah, they eat white." Well, they eat my blacks and don't stop. So I don't know if they like black, but around the corner there's a bunch of trees. So I think we're gonna go fill up even more. But it takes a while to grind down. Let's say like 3 5-gallon buckets packed full of leaves. It takes some time, but yeah, we'll have it for sale. I have a whole nother container in the freezer that I haven't even pulled out yet because that one I've been running since fall time, and I just ran out of my dried leaves. I got some powder in there, but
yeah.
Oh yeah, Corser says, "Yeah, me too. I have Viking blood." Hey.
It's really hard to get Viking blood.
Yes, it is. You must be a Viking. Yes. But I think Shelly sells pure Nordic. She is in. Yeah, I don't know Shelly.
Someone said
I think her last name's Speet. I see her on Mark's videos. She's over. I believe she's over on the west side. I'm like, Michigan. Michigan's like this. I'm right here in Detroit.
Yeah.
I believe she's way over here, closer to Chicago. But yeah, I'm here, and then up here is up north. But yeah, use the wizard stick. Yeah. But so that's if you guys look at a map, that's where I'm located. So she's somewhere west of me, I believe. I haven't spoke to her. Um, I didn't even know she existed. I started this business, started running everything, and I thought literally I was the only one in Michigan. So I have all these people sponsoring, well, not sponsoring me, but trying to help me out. Send me anything I need to get me off the ground. They want me to start a store now and all this stuff. And then I find out there's someone else in Michigan. So I feel bad. I'm not trying to take any business or, steer anything away from anybody, but I'd like to get to know them, and share, uh, recipe books, you know, stuff like that. That'd be kind of cool. I mean, it'd be cool if she became a member on here because, like I said, I see her on Mark's shrimp tanks, but we haven't acknowledged each other yet because I think she knows that I'm here in Michigan, and I know just found out through Tim Chubby Guppy. He was saying that she was from out this way. So Cheryl Evans says most of us have Viking DNA. By the way, yes. I mean, if you want to go back, how far? Yeah, it's there's a mix in there with everyone. I need a wrench so I can drop some links. Big guy. I need a wrench. What do you want? Here, wrench so I can drop some links. I don't. What do you mean, fish chopper?
Yeah,
Help me out. Hold on, Nick. This is who I told you to buy shrimp from. Oh, yeah, I know. Okay, stinky computer froze when I was trying to look up the exact shrimp, but the old LFS, it's the local fish store, used to keep blues next to blacks and often used to have cross species. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Nick. I saw your answer up there earlier that they were a cross. They were a blue cross. Did they? It was a blue dream cross with black rose, I believe. It's been wrong before. I've been wrong. I believe I've been wrong before.
We do have black roses.
It's have they bred out? Some black rose lions come from the blue dream. Yeah. And then I've heard people say that they get blues from their black roses. I haven't yet. Like I was saying the other day, the only thing I've ever gotten from a black is a light, like a brown or a watered down black, like a watered down ink. I don't have any. I mean, I could stick the camera. I mean, if I had a camera over there right now and they're all black, but I might have a light one in there, but I've never gotten any other color. And I actually sent out, there's only one true Viking in this stream, LOL, and that's Tater Salad. Is Tater the one true Viking? I mean,
Fish Tropical did a thumbs up emoji.
Yeah, Fish Tropic, yep. Say, what's up? Fish Tropic, he got a crazy cross, yeah. Those are what I want again. Corja says, yes, you can get blues from the black rose depending on how true breeding they are. Yeah, right. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's,
Works both ways.
I got mine and, they've never spit anything out but, black or, a clearer, I think I got some like, dishwater or a light inky color. But a color other than black, no, I haven't. I had a customer at one time say that, hey, are you sure you sent me the right stuff? I was like, why? He's like, because all the shrimp are red. I was like, yeah, they're black rose. It's part of their DNA. So give it a couple of days. They'll clear up. So he messaged me back like 2 days later. He said, yep, you're right. Not a red shrimp in sight. And I was like, well, there you go.
Yeah, our black roses are like pure black. Like,
What's that, Miss Spot living in California? The heat or the ability to get shrimp? Because I have a friend in California. He says, there's places opening up there, like trying to get into the shrimp game. And I live in Idaho. So you left California for potatoes. Can I get a bag? We love chips. He loves him some chips. But
I know there's something like pickle chips or something, or
that's
like
what I eat. Pickle chips. Pickle flavor. Yeah, I knew, Nick. Billy would get shrimp. Yeah. How about your green jades? Those are from the breeder, the guy who made them last year's Aquashella, uh, that came in first place. I have those green, not the exact green jades that took first place, but I got shrimp from that guy who breeds them.
oh yeah.
But so yeah, I have the ones that that when I got them, they're graded as S grade green jades, and it's like well, I did that one video where I put the shrimp in a plastic container in a catch cup. And I took it in my laundry room, had all the lights off, and I turned the flashlight on and shined it through and showed the green within their shell and their body and everything, and how incredible it is. And that's when I was trying to even find anybody that could help me, like get some to Mark. In the UK, I thought it was possible, but some people were saying that nah, he wouldn't like that because they'd have traveled so far. But I was thinking if I could send them from here to somebody and they could hold on to them for a week or whatever, so they calm down, then they ship them again, and then again or whatever, we could get them some and get it like that. But oh, that's Lisa. Yeah, I got potatoes galore. LOL. Nick says. Cheryl Evans says I bought Black Rose and Black Sakura and also bought some very black/blue type. Oh, so if you got a black/blue, then those were probably like my sapphires, because some are like a blue like you've never seen before. It's incredible. It's kind of like it'd be hard to explain, but then some of them are getting black. But then you got the blue diamonds and even the blue Rillies. They're kind of all the same, but the blue diamonds will get like patches of black, and it's really shiny, high quality, thick shells, and then uh, and then you had the sapphires. So the sapphires, some turn black, but as they breed, they're going to spit out more blue and blue and blue and blue. It just has to go down like that. So you just have to call. Send them to Mark. Yeah, but I can't get anybody who wants to get in. Hey, careful. I can't get in anybody who wants to get in the transport thing with me. I think it was. I was talking to somebody that said that Mark's not into that. That he would think it's maybe like some abuse on the shrimp or something. And I can understand that because it'd be stressful. But I would be willing to do it to get him some shrimp from the U.S. I mean, I know we could sneak them in. I mean, I ship to Hawaii or ship shrimp. I ship to Hawaii. I try to go everywhere I can in the U.S. What we got? Yes, Mark is awesome, Lisa. Yeah, I watch him every day. I actually get upset if I miss his stream. Corser, I don't think they would make it to Mark from Detroit. Well, no, that's what I'm saying. I'd have to send them to somebody, who's further away, like let's say in Montana, and then shoot them to somebody else, then shoot them to somebody else, and then get them to his doorstep. Anything's possible. I mean, they can. Amazon can send you packages with a drone. So I mean, maybe we can ship them with a drone. Uh, Taint. What's that, Corsair? I didn't think that'd make it. Taint. Fish drop. Mark is a prawn. Not sure if he is up. Let me message him. Oh yeah. Well, you got to figure it's see when Mark when Mark does his stuff, it's 1 o'clock here, one to two, and I think it's 7 o'clock at night for him. So it's uh, I think there's like a 6 hour. So it's probably like 3:30 in the morning. No, Mark isn't up now. Yeah, I figured it's past three. Yeah, well, yeah, Corzer, you're over there by him, aren't you? Oh no, Corzer, you're in France, right? Right? I'm almost positive it's France. Cheryl, it's 2:30 a.m. here in the UK. Okay, so Cheryl's right there. Yeah, okay, 2:30. Two. So it's a 5 hour difference. Okay, because it's 9:34 here in Detroit. I know how some feel about the show Tanked. Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know. I don't be 33 in Norway. Well, you guys are all watching me. That boy. That's about how late I'm gonna be up tonight with all this stuff going on. Well, thank you. That show is so boring. Oh yeah, Tanked. I don't. You know, who was that? Flip Aquatics or something went out there. But yeah, Tanked. I mean, it is boring, but I like to see how they build the tanks. I wish I could get, you know, like a 8 inch. What I really want is one of those 3x3s, 10 inches tall or whatever, or even a 4x4 for like a center tank right here when I'm done in the shrimp room. So it'd be like my, center table, and put sponge filters in each corner and just have the water. I mean, just deep enough, and then have it like mixed with all carradina in it. Well, with everything, everything that I could put in RO water. Yes, I'm in France. 3 a.m. here. Corzer, dude, what are those scissors behind me? Yeah, Corzer. Yeah, I think they are haircut scissors from my mother. I did her house up and everything to sell it for her, and there's a bunch of stuff that, but the tips are so pointy. They'll cut anything, boy. But yeah, these, and it's what I use to do bags and cut the mosses, because I want stuff that's super sharp. So when these are made in Italy, it says Lacrosse, Italy. But I don't want to destroy. It's kind of like when you're cutting plants outside with shears or lops or something, and they're dull. You cut them and it twists them, and So I like to cut anything I'm selling, really nice. Lisa says she can't watch it. Sarah, I'm always waiting to catch your streams though at night. Yeah, I'm kind of asleep. I got bipolar, anxiety. I don't know. A whole bunch of things. So yeah, I'm kind of a hoot owl. Can't watch it at night. Oh, good night, Corzer. Thank you for showing up. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Tanks that explode. Oh, LOL. Yeah, we used to have the same wholesaler they used in California. Yeah, tanks that explode. Cheryl Evans. That show would be more interesting. Exploding fish tanks. Yeah, yeah, just just fill them up and put little charges on them and just explode big holes in them. That would be funny. What we got? So you trimmed the moss with them. Yeah. I trimmed the moss with kind of like these ones here too. The best place you can get them is like go to flea markets and stuff, because they're like passed down. Like elderly people have them. I mean, these are really high quality. They're even written on, but they come from what's this say? Jesus, with glasses, I can't read it. Von stainless steel. Come here, see if you can read them with your brand new eyes. Yeah, it looks like it says Von something 95-12 volage or something. It's on the arm. Yeah, it starts with a V. Moving around in the light so you can see the letters. I started growing some of the moss from outside of a fish tank. Edward Scissors hands. No, no, of course. Pakistan. Oh, well, maybe they're made in Pak. How do you read all that? Jesus. Look, Luke's reading this. See that stuff on there? It looks like scratches. It's not. It's words.
Yeah, it's actually words.
It's words. And he read it.
Maybe I can show you.
But, no, I said I'm a night owl. Oh, yeah, okay, good.
Can I show?
Yeah, so.
Okay.
You don't shake like me.
No.
There you go.
It's kind of hard.
In the dirt back into planting and indoor gardening again.
You guys can see those little scratches. They're all over there. Those are actually words.
Oh, yeah, I saw.
I can see them right here.
Yeah?
Look.
Yes, I could see them, but it's hard for me to see because my weak eyes, unlike your perfect eyes. And my eyes are weak due to the cell phones.
Yeah.
That's what ruined it, I'm telling you. I know. I had eyes like an eagle. Never had a problem. But what was that I just read? Got back into planting, indoor gardening again. That's cool. Yeah, night owl here because I fail at fish tank plants lately ever since I moved here. Huh. Fish tank plants, you fail at them. You might be doing too much. Tell me what you're doing. Using old fish tank water to water plants works great. Just don't let it sit stagnant. Luke, I think a really tiny person must have written that on those scissors. Do you hear? That's what Corser said. He said he thinks a little tiny person wrote it on the scissors. What are you going to do? Play video games? Why ain't you sitting over here no more? Ace. Should say hello after watching a while. How have you been doing? Ace, thank you for joining the stream. I am good. Sorry about not getting back to you on that, those prices that you wanted. But I will get to you. How are the blue bolts looking? The blue bolts look great. Things packed over there. They're munching on dinner right now. Let me see. Did I miss anything? Cores are there, like 50 years old. I'm sure my mom had some like. Oh yeah. Oh, that's what. Yeah, this shrimp. What is it? Shrimp King. Yeah, using the clippers. I saw that to do his tank. Hope he doesn't try shaving with those after. But yeah, I don't know. They're stainless steel. They're super sharp, and they just work. I don't have to worry about them rusting, sticking them in there, and contaminating my tank water or anything like that. Yeah, well, I'm glad everyone sees. Hey, there's nothing special here. I buy my tanks used, or I mean, they're handed to me. Yeah, Bubba. Yes, they can. What are you talking about? They can hear you. They can't hear me. I got to talk up louder. We can take turns, kiddo. Uh, Dr. Black 66 says he found grubs in his tomatoes. Ooh, ooh. Tater says it's protein. Ooh. Corzer says eat them. Yeah, right. I understand you're busy. Yeah, and I'm not busy. I try to make like I said, I try to make time for everyone who messages me or asks me questions. You just gotta give me a minute. Uh, it's I try to be, a good dad and, decent husband and, so this is the first time that I'm doing this, but my wife was down here joking with me because I told her nobody could be down here when I started because it was the first time and I was nervous. She said, we're just going to sit here and stand in front of you and stare at you. I was like, yeah, no. Then when I went to go hook it up, the thing says your camera's being used by another app. Also, it was messed up. So now watch, this one's probably going to kick off now because it's at 59 minutes. So, but if this kicks off, which I don't know, it'll probably stop me here right when it hits an hour. It's probably going to stop like it did last time to see if I can start it back up. Touched my skin. It's a leech. It's a leech. Maybe fish food now. I buy unused tanks brand new. Yeah, I buy both used and unused tanks. Yeah, my buddy at the pet store gives them to me for free. So when he gets them, when customers bring them in, for store credit, he'd just give them to me. And then I get the $1 per gallon tanks at Petco. Feed to fish. Oh yeah, give me your fish. Nah, it's Elite's. Like Oscar tank one day. Yeah, Oscar's cool. I've had Oscars a few times. Yeah, Oscars are really cool. They get really big though. Those scissors look like medical scissors. Yeah, I don't. Hey, buddy. I don't know. Like I said, I just pick them up at like vintage sales and stuff because it's hard to get real heavy scissors anymore. They're always junk. They make them so like cut branches down out of your tree, but they're supposed to be for your kitchen. I don't know. They have like saws on them and everything, and it's too much. I like something little that I can get in there and just snip off, little stuff, trim it up. How do you get? Let me see. Put some rocks in there. You put plants on rocks in there. Is that you asking me that, Cruiser? Uh, try to sell big white Oscar. Kind of worried about shrimp survival. Could you go over some top tips on how to let your shrimp thrive? I need a mod. Some top tips on how to let your shrimp thrive. Leave them alone. That's like the biggest tip. Leave them alone. Don't. Yeah, Luke says sometimes feed them. But the thing is they want to be left alone. Luke said if you want algae in the tank, like on the sponge, leave the light on and on the glass. Yeah, yes they do. But yeah, you want to leave them alone. You put your stuff in there, put your moss in there, put your caves in there, your bricks, whatever you put in there, just leave them alone. Because you'll go one day and be like, they ain't doing it. Come on. They ain't doing nothing. How come they're not reacting the way I want to? If you leave them alone, a month later, they're all over the glass now, eating all the algae and stuff. So um, uh, that's like I've been trying to say for the longest time. Feed them lightly and leave them alone. They'll be reaching in there, sticking in there, stirring it up.
Just like feed them like leaves like that you crunch
Mulberry
up.
leaves?
Yeah,
No.
like the leaves that are very like soft that like.
Oh, the
guppies can
Indian
eat.
almond leaves?
Uh,
These?
No, wait.
Oh,
It's like the big huge container. You remember the big huge container that?
the food? The flake food?
Yeah, flake
Oh,
food.
yeah. Flake food. Yep.
Yeah,
You can feed them flake food.
Don't feed them. Wait.
What do you need? It's bug bites. The hard food.
Maybe don't feed them this because this is like very like big and it's hard to like get them to eat.
Yeah, that's why we break it up into smaller
This
pieces.
one,
But they do like it. It's when I first got it, none of them liked
I'll
it.
show you how big they are. Okay?
Yeah, go ahead. None of them really liked it. So, but yeah, my opinion is leave them alone. Make sure your water parameters are good. Make sure your water's clean because if you overfeed, then your water's not going to be clean anymore, and they could just be hiding and dying. So,
see, look, this is how big they. No way. I have two hands. It's very small.
let's hold the tip. There you go.
See, this is how big they're. They're pretty big.
Yeah, so you can, on 50 shrimp, I snap that up 2-3 pieces and throw it in different spots.
And shrimp are like the baby shrimp, or like maybe like maybe like the size of like maybe like 15 germs or something. Not 15, because germs are really small.
Yeah.
You can't see them.
But,
As the size of like a baby snail.
Right.
Yeah, that's how small they are. Because like a baby snail is like, what are these?
Yeah, these are little babies.
Yeah, that was the smallest. You can't really see it because it's very far away.
But it's like Mark says, if you got a dead tank that's not doing much, put some peroxide in it. It really helps. But some tanks are a little, like some that I have that have the algae, the slimy hair algae. They get more than one. They get multiple doses of peroxide because it's got to catch up and really get on top of the stuff that's in there.
Something says like Cooper's like channel or something.
Cooper Cichlids. Hey, Cooper Cichlids, welcome to the stream.
Hello, Cooper Cichlids.
Love me some shrimp. Just got some blacks. This is Luke. That's Cooper Cichlids.
Hello. Hey, Cece. Oh, Cece.
I want a shrimp song. Oh, that's Blakey. Hey, looks tasty. Hey, everyone.
What,
Good day, Coop. Love me some shrimp. Just got some black. What kind of blacks did you get, Coopers?
Shelly or Shelly?
Cheryl.
Cheryl.
Says, hey, Cece. Cooper Cichlids.
Cooper Cichlids.
Cooper Cichlids, Fish Tropicals.
Hello.
Hello, Luke.
I saw that. We have like the comments like over here, like far over here, like over here.
See,
so we can see all your comments.
It's a big thing that Luke, he might not want to do the shrimp stuff every day.
But I like being in the videos.
He likes being in the videos and he likes helping me. If I ask him to call shrimp out, he calls shrimp really, really good.
Yes.
I don't have to tell him.
Really fast.
Yeah, I don't have to tell him how to do it, which ones to call. But that's what I'm saying. Fish don't have to be his thing, or shrimp don't have to be his thing for us to spend time together because he likes computers and doing all that stuff. So he'll hold the camera video or be in the video, or it allows us to spend more time this way instead of worrying about in the wintertime we can't go out and throw the ball and play catch that we like to do. So
I put it back. Oh yeah, the scissors I'll put back. Scissors that we. Yeah, the magnets right here. Those are earth-powered magnets.
so you got
Hey Luke.
some black Neos, some black
Hello,
Rose.
tropical fish.
Is that what you're saying? Black Rose Neos, Cooper? Hanging with Mr. Cooper. That sounds like a TV show from when I was young. Yeah. Hanging with Fish.
Hello, Cece.
Hey, Luke is at Fish Fam. Fish Fam says, hey.
Hello, Fish Fam.
D. Gray. No, D. Gray.
Hello.
Says Fish Room Helper is great. Yes, he is a very good helper. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, Nick the Dick. Yeah.
That's really silly.
Yeah, Luke just turned 8 years old 3 days ago. So it was his birthday. He got some presents.
I don't know.
He got presents and stuff, and his cousins and stuff came over, dropped presents off on the front porch, and rang the doorbell and ran back to the car. So he got some.
Mr. Barry.
Mr. Barry?
Feel him. It feels like real fur.
Yeah. Yep, just like me teaching my mom piano to help with her memory, with her shoe. I gave up on that years ago with my mom. She doesn't. If I called her right now, she thinks she's living in the state we grew up in.
Yeah, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pennsylvania.
Tell Luke he can help me, and yes, sir, Black Rose. Cooper Cichlid says you come help him.
Really?
Yeah, and happy birthday.
Someone said happy 8th birthday, Luke. Thank you. It was only 3 days ago, so okay.
Cichlid's got 41 tanks. I have 32, 4, 6, 8, 9, 40, 41, 42, 43. 43 shrimp tanks, but then I have a 120 cichlid and betta tank upstairs, and his I got him a 30-gallon acrylic tank in his bedroom. So 43. He's silly. Ace, happy birthday, Lisa. He's a very lucky boy, just like mine. I think I'm the lucky one. Tater Salad says, happy belated birthday, Luke.
We have 40
down here.
Tanks.
Down here?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was off. So then it makes it 44, 45.
All in total, every single tank here? 46 tanks.
46. Happy belated birthday, Luke, Tater Salad says.
Thank you.
Nick the Dick says, happy birthday. Fish Tropic says, it's good to see the best of all in one stream.
Oh, the Brian guy?
Brian Whitcraft says, I'm back. Hey, he's back.
Hello.
Hey. Nick the Dick says, bought to buy a 150. 150 gallon? You're going to buy a 150 gallon? A long?
With 8 LOL.
Nice. I didn't count their 440 gallons and the 135 I got going up this week. Gosh, I'm struggling to keep up with 8. She's saying it's hard for her to just keep up with 8 fish tanks.
Really?
And the thing is we do this all. I don't have any water change system.
Yeah, guys,
so I drain it from here into the floor, and then I pump it from the laundry room where all the RO is, pump it all the way up and separate and do all the tanks. I do it all old school.
Yeah, and I think you saw, guys, we had like the big huge pipe thing. It was
The
like
old,
behind there.
yeah,
But
the old tube thing.
now
Yeah.
as you can see back there, there's like normal like big huge pipe.
We did the air system.
Yeah, differently. And now there's air right there, air down here, and air up there.
Yeah, we did it all out of
It's not
3/4 PVC.
Now it's all not like all of these pipes going down there and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's real clean. The pump seems to enjoy it too. It's not hard for it to pump for 30 tanks and 32 tanks. It's running 32 tanks right now. See the best of all in one stream. Well, thank you, Fish Tropic. That means a lot to me. Nice. I didn't count. Yeah. Yep. Count them all. Count them all. I feel the same way about mine. I was blessed after 10 years of having my youngest daughter. Yeah, I'm always blessed with my kids. It's, you know, without them, I don't know what the heck I do. They keep me sane and, you know, make you wake up and smile every day and laugh. This one here makes me laugh. Jesus, so hard my stomach hurts.
Oh yeah, if you know this, guys, what do you?
School, always Python, 3/4 PVC air. Yeah, I use the Python. Yeah, I use the Python to drain from here down into the floor drain, just water, nothing else. And yeah, and then I bucket. It's all in buckets. What?
You said that I make you laugh every day. Well, if you heard of this, what do you call a pig who knows karate? Pork chop.
That's my favorite. What do you call a pig that knows karate? Pork chop.
Because it's like kind of steak, but it's pork. Yeah.
You're silly. Nick says I could do the same thing you're doing. I have a drain in the basement. I just tend to lug buckets up a staircase. Oh, so your tanks are upstairs?
CC.
CC
said y'all are the best.
Well, thank you, Cooper Sicklets. Cooper, are you or Nick? Are your tanks upstairs? Because I went to I went to a discus breeder one time, and he had, no joke, I couldn't believe it. His tanks were upstairs on the main living level. Oh, this is you know how Mark has a feeding tube? Well, I made it one out of glass. This used to be for a light. There was an LED light in there, and it was bad, so I took it all out and I sanded the end down, and so now we have a glass one, so we don't have to worry about. Okay, don't have to worry about getting all moldy and stuff, all gunked up. But it's all right. Don't have to say you're sorry. But anyways, I went to this guy's house. He had discus, and he was pumping the water from the basement, ran his pipes upstairs into that bedroom, and he would do it that way. And then his drains, he had PVC go around the whole room to all the tanks, and then it would go down through the floor and run over to the tank or the tub, the laundry tub, and that's how he'd drain his stuff. So he didn't have to lug it up and down. He just did it all like that. And I think he had an RO system upstairs.
I remember we knew someone that has like tanks, like there's two little like stories, and there's a stair that went down.
What, the store?
Yeah.
Oh, that store we went to. Yeah, it was an old bar that they put all the tanks downstairs and all the dry goods upstairs.
It's like a little like staircase. You go down, and then there's a whole bunch of like shrimp and like fish, whole bunch of things.
I need to purchase some shrimp from y'all. Well, that's easy peasy, dude. We got it.
Just say what you want, maybe on Facebook.
Oh, they can do it on here. They can message me on YouTube.
And we have
Facebook, yeah. Because my Facebook, Detroit Shrimp Aquatic on Facebook you can message me on there, and it's like a private message, So I check that every once in a while. Then it'll say, messages. I go check on there, so I get notifications and all that. Need personal shit. I know what you mean, but have given up a long time ago.
You
Oh, yeah.
have-
Same here, Lisa, yeah.
Oh, you all have Neo Sea White shrimp. Neo Sea Whites.
I need 20 white shrimp. Oh, Neo.
Neo Crystal White.
No.
No.
Neo Sea White.
Neo Caradinia.
Neo Caradinia White. Yeah, look at that. An 8-year-old just helped me with that. White shrimp. What, snowballs?
Snowballs.
Yeah, I got plenty of snowballs.
Yeah.
Who thanked on that?
I think that was like our second first.
Somebody just messaged me a little while ago asking me about them. 20, yeah, 20. Yeah, snowballs. Not snow whites. Those are Carradina. Yeah, snowballs. Yeah. Coop. I know it says Coop. God is good. God is good.
Yes.
Isn't he?
Yes.
Yes. What do you say about God? What were you saying about it? He's our what?
Lord and Savior.
Yeah, Lord and Savior. Look at that. And we don't even go to church. Because look, in my opinion, I'll get this out of the way now. In my opinion, if you believe in God and believe he is real and understand that and know that in your heart, you don't need to go to church.
No, you will get like good luck forever.
Yeah, I was brought up Catholic, went Sunday school, catechism, did it all. But I was drugged to church all the time, and now that I'm a grown man, I just say, hey, look, just that we believe. If he knows that, paper comes from trees and trees come from God and animals and everything else, they weren't put here by a guy named Frank. It was all put here. You can call it, Mother Earth, you call it whatever you want. But if you believe, you don't need to go to church. Because look, God don't say you got to go to church. He just says you have to believe in me. So.
Yeah, that's why this kid came down here.
Jesus.
Yes, Jesus. Yeah, he actually got killed or passed away once, and then he actually came back.
Yeah, he was risen again to show the power of God.
And then he passed away again, and he never came back.
He died for our sins. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
to make us.
Yeah, so let's not sit and talk about that because there's things you don't really want to talk about, religion,
You have a nice
politics. There's a few things, but I don't want to make this. But
That's
yes,
right.
we are Catholic.
So that's right.
Yeah, Lisa, that's right. Amen. You have a nice colony of snow whites. How many did you start with? 10. 10 snow whites, Corzer. Yes, snowballs. I got you, Coop. You don't have to go to believe in God. No, you don't, Nick. You do not have to go to church to believe in God. Look, he knows. I taught him. I brought him up. I taught him.
Because there's this no wait, can I bring something down here that you remember?
I don't care.
Okay.
What's it? You're gonna
hold that.
Yeah, it's.
I'll be right back.
He knows. I teach him. I tell him what's going on. We got old Bibles that are 150, 200 years old that he likes the pictures, because they come with colored pictures. They, they're expensive stuff, but, I teach him. He's good. I teach my kids everything. I don't, teach them how to hold your head up, be a man, don't be a follower, be a leader, always be a leader. There's just too many followers in life, and that's what causes problems. All of us just need to. I never had that strength in me when I was little until I grew up, and I kind of built it in me once it was brought to my attention that I was that way. So, okay, same situation with my grandma. Yeah, my mother's got severe Alzheimer's, so I was in the same situation with my grandma. You have a nice college. No way, so let's pray. Amen. God knows who's with them and who's not. Don't kid yourself. Yep, God does know who's with them and who's not. He knows when you show up to the fight and who don't show up. Fish Tropic 10 is always a great start. Yeah, I started with everything I had. I started with 10. I bought 10 shrimp. Remember, started all with 10s. Yeah, and some of them never bred. And I was told the people I was buying them from said, yeah, we homebreed. Really? Okay. Then they'd send me 10 and never once did they bury up, never nothing. I don't, and so it's like I changed who I was getting them from, and everything's changed. But you just like saying that, don't you?
No.
Yeah, hold on. We're not down there yet. Hold on, let me answer another. Cooper Cichlid says, do you use RO water for all your tanks? No. Neos are in my wastewater from my RO because it's clean. There's no chemicals in it. And the pH and the TDS are higher because all the chemicals and stuff are out of it. So I don't throw that stuff. I don't throw that stuff down the drain like everybody else does. So yeah, they're in the wastewater, and the Caradina are in the RO. Between like 120 and 130. If you watch my videos, I change every once in a while. I'll go 120. If let's say my TDS goes like 132, 135, I'll drop it down to 120. If it's 122, I'll put it at 125. I try to make them feel like they're in a stream and what's coming through is changing. It's not the same all the time. It's like the same boring flavor.
Fish Tropical, he said, smart guy.
What did he say?
Nah.
Only 10, that's great. Do your snows breed fast compared to other Caribbean? Oh, no, they actually just bred Corsair. The Snow Whites up there. I had a huge explosion of babies, and they were everywhere.
We used to have
and now they're a little bigger than subadults, but now they just bred again. So it's probably been 4 or 5 months. But I mean, the tank is packed from it was like they had I don't know how many females bred all at once, had their babies at once. And then it stopped. It was like, I don't know if it's overpopulated with males or what, but we use our own lucky. Quarters are 10 to 15 minimum, I say yes. Nick Dick, I volunteered for 1 to 4 years, and they just used me as well as others, so that's how I learned that what I just stated. Oh, at what? At church? God always got my back. Oh, yes, sir. Smart guy. My TDS is 225 on the tap. Yeah, it's if my water doesn't go through the RO, my TDS is 102. But when I run it through the RO and it comes out the other end when it's cleaner, and it's just the solids, it goes up, I think, around 160, 170. What's up? No, what were you saying?
Cooper guy right there.
Yeah.
Said fish tropical.
Tropics.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks for info.
Yep.
Information.
What is it? That's what I had to retire from. I took care of the elderly with Alzheimer's and dementia. Yeah, my mother's got it bad. She doesn't even know his name anymore.
No.
I mean, we have to tell her. I called her today, and I was like, hey, how you doing? She said, when are you coming to get me? I said, coming to get you. She's like, yeah, I'm ready to come home. And I'm like, where do you think you are? She's like, Pennsylvania. I'm like, no, you're around the corner from me in Livonia. But, it's just been getting a little worse. So. Yeah? Anytime, Corsair. I have a 5-stage RO system. Boy, that's a lot of stages. I have a 3-stage. That's it. It's the one with the twist-on filters. What?
Snowballs used to be over there.
Yeah, a long time ago. Yeah, when we first started.
We used to have maybe 100 or 400.
That is probably like 400. Yeah, it's a lot. Who is Corsair? it's a lot with when it went into winter, when fall time came, some of my shrimp that never bred, and some of my shrimp that bred a lot stopped. So hopefully in the next couple weeks with the temperature changing, it kicks them all in again. But with my little secret sauce, it seems to help a lot.
Secret sauce?
Yeah, honestly, I've learned when moving shrimp, drip them all the time. I noticed what will happen is the shrimp will be fine for a few days and just die. So I always drip them.
Fish tropic?
Yeah, fish trap.
One.
Yeah, one
Please.
plus
1 + 1 = 2.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, fish tropic. It's good boy. There's some people that say that
Why?
there's some people that say they don't do it. They just they'll. I mean, some big names that say they'll take their shrimp, put them in a container out of the bag, do half of whatever's in the bag. They put their tank water in, leave it sit for a half hour, then do another half, fill it up, and after that, then they put them in the tank. So,
someone said, what temperature are your tanks right now?
Hold on. 2, 4, 65 on the bottom. I don't have one on the top, so it's probably 68 up top because I run two dehumidifiers down here, and the fans on them circulate the air. And sometimes I'll run a regular fan, but I got that off of what's his name? The French guy. Oh God, what's his name?
Hey, everyone does something different. Fish tropic.
Everyone does something different. Yeah. God, what's his name? I can't think of his name. He's the guy in France. He's the one I saw that I got the idea. He put mounted the fan up the top of the ceiling in his shrimp room, and he blows it across the ceiling because we all know heat rises, so it would circulate the air, which he had a big swing from the bottom tanks to the top tanks, so he did that, and it made it to where it was only like 2-degree difference or a degree difference.
No tap water.
Anyone in chat able to keep shrimp with tap water? Yeah, all of my meals are in tap water. I like shrimp and cup of noodle soup. Hey, 1 + 1 = Fish Aquatics. Thank you for joining the stream. If you don't know yet, this is my son Luke.
Wait,
yes, I like shrimp and cup of noodles too.
That's a magical ride.
I just drip for 3 hours. Yeah, Fish Tropic. I'm not saying I don't. I drip sometimes longer. I'm just saying there's people out there. And what's her name? The German woman. She got tons of good stuff, but she says that if both tanks got the same like substrate, temperature, everything, you can like move them. If you're setting up another tank, they got a lot of good info. So I mean, but I drip. Yes, I do, because I don't want to stress them out, lose any of them. Because I don't know, it makes me sad. They're like all my little kids.
Someone said,
well, it depends on your tap water. It's Fish Tropic. I use tap water. Some people have bad tap water. That's why they have to use an RO. Some people, their chlorines and stuff are way too high coming from your water company and the city and stuff. Ours here is. We take it in to get it tested for the pool, and they say there's nothing in it, that we have perfect water. So, like I said, with the TDS of 102, that's good. What? What's the best way to acclimate them? Yeah, drip them. No tap water, kill them.
Why does everyone
Cores are, oh, wow, that's on the cool side for Caridia. You will definitely get a breeding boom when temp gets above 71. Well, hold on, Luke. The ones on the bottom are my Neos. Uh, Here up, I do. I mean, there's only a couple Neos, but the rest are all Carradina. I try to keep them in the 70 range, and I run my fan. But no heaters or anything all year long. It just uh, they do great. But you do know. I mean, we all know that the colder temperature slows them down. So yeah, it's probably why when it warms up, they'll really take off. But like my black King Kongs, they're extreme black King Kongs that just keep having regular King Kongs, but they won't stop. I mean, just after another. I'm not complaining, but I don't. And it's right there. It's lower than this, but. Uh, yeah, Monica Polar. Yeah. Corzer. Yeah, she's got her stuff together. She has a lot of good info. And she said, yeah, she don't drip nothing. She goes just puts them right in. She's like a plop and drop, I think. But yeah, Dancing Man creator. Yeah, she's got gorgeous. My buddy sells the Dancing Man. Hung Tron, I don't know if you guys ever heard of him or seen him. He actually has her shrimp and he breeds them, the black ones. I don't even know if she has red ones. I know black. Fish Tropics got 150 TDS. Oh, sorry. That's not bad. Trying to keep Carradina. My tap is 130 GH 4 to 5, 5 KH 5 6. No, they can't live in that. I mean, for one, the KH is way too high. The GH is good. The TDS is good, but your KH has, you got to dilute that out of there. But yeah, that's no good for a Carradina unless like a tiger, maybe a tangerine tiger, or I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, drip them in. I'd just be afraid. I've never done it. Let me just say that I've never dripped a shrimp in with KH like that. KH is too high. pH two probably no. pH is fine. 4 to 5 is actually good. Carradina, yes, he needs 0 to 1 KH. Yes. Yeah, pH below 6.5. Yeah, like a 6.4, 6.2 and lower, like 6.4 the most, 6.3. I have another tank and a cage drop to around 0, so I'll be able to drop that. Yeah. Let's get some GH remineralizer. Come on. I don't know where Luke went. Probably went to go relax for a minute. Oh, he's over on the couch chilling. Here's the B shrimp, the GH plus. I use that. Um, I use the GHKH also, and then here it is. Then I use the GH Plus liquid. It's stuff I have sent in. It's commercial grade, and I almost use this more than anything now. But 5 milliliters of this to a 5-gallon bucket, and that seems to take care of it all. That'll give me a pretty good TDS of like a 122. Any plans on doing saltwater shrimp? No, not right now. I mean, they look cool. They're nice. My buddy sells them at a store, but I have nothing for saltwater, so it'd be too costly for me right now to get into it. I mean, if I had all the stuff, maybe, but then I don't like salt creep. I think it makes the tank look cruddy. That's why I don't. I'm always wiping the tops of my tanks off from the bubbles popping. I have to get lids for them. I'm going to get the stuff for the greenhouses. You know, those sheets, the thick ones, the dual wall that everybody's making the lids out of. I'm going to buy that, but that's real expensive too. So you got to go the cheapest route. Get a cheap RO system. Yes. Fish Tropic, Blue Bolt. Yes. Yeah, tigers you can keep. Yeah. If you drip them in, the strongest tigers that I know that I have are tangerines. If I checked right now, I bet you their TDS is I don't know, 170, 180. I use this TDS meter. And the rubber thing on the back is that you pull that out, and that's where you can adjust it. 185. Oh, and who was it? Corsair? I think it was Corsair. I do believe. Yeah, I'm almost positive it was Mr. Corsair said for me to get this to check my TDS meters to make sure that they're reading properly because I was using two different ones at the time back then. But still at it. Is that for me? Turbo Fish? Yep. Shoot. What do we got? Just sub you up, buddy. Wanting to order. Oh, I got you. Yeah. Yeah, see, you can message me right on here all day. What you just did. That's all you got to do. Just, just tell me what you want. Send me your address on there, and then I'll send you my email so you can PayPal. So I do the PayPal stuff. It seems to be simpler. Um, but yeah, that's all you got to do. And Ace, no Ace, no good. With fluval stram is around 6.4 lately. My water out of the tap is higher than 7. Well, the problem with that, Ace, is you're going to kill your fluval, your stratum. I mean, it has to fight so hard to get everything down. That's why you do the RO, or you do, you buy the water from the store. Excuse me, in the jugs, and then that way, I mean, uh, you're pretty much clear there, but you still have to buy a remineralizer, to put your salts back in. Yeah, and RO is like Corsair saying, RO isn't. It's nothing. I think I paid $100 for mine, and I've been running it probably 8 months and still on the same filters, and it still comes out 0.02. It's been that way since the day I turned it on. It's always been 0.02. So there's nothing in it. It's very low. Yes, sir. How do you message people now? Still on YouTube. Go on, pick a video, go down in the comments, and leave me a comment. And, and it comes through. Yeah, that's how they pay, Bubba. PayPal. But yeah, just go on there, go down and pick a video, go down in the comments, or comments on this if there is, and just leave me a comment. That's how we connect that way. Yeah, like Luke says, and Facebook on my Detroit Shrimp and Aquatics Facebook. Your substrate will only buffer so much KH out of the water, and then it will be dead, and your KH and pH will keep rising. Yes, sir, Corsair. Yep. That's why if you get if you don't want to buy RO, you're going to, you can get, well, here, like, you could buy RO at your pet store. Um, what do they charge? I think for 5 gallons, it's like $3 and some change or something. Or wait, I think for 10 gallons, it's like $5. So, but that's what people do with salt water too. They don't want to have all that stuff, so like go get you salt water at the pet store to put it in their tank. I guess it's fine. I don't know anything about salt water, but yeah, you can go do it that way. Huh? I thought Luke was calling me. Yeah, and your shrimp will start dying and never breed. Yep. Yeah, cage and water raising the pH. Yeah, you need to put water with those parameters in your tank. Yeah. You have your Facebook group too. Yeah, I have a Detroit Shrimp and Aquatics. Yeah. Yeah, I have Facebook and I post stuff on there. I got Instagram. I go on there every once in a while, post pictures and stuff. But the Facebook, yeah, I got that on there. You can message me on there. Parts per million is 601. Okay, 60. Your TDS. Ooh, you better drip them in for a long time, sister. Or add some distilled water. That's probably what I do. Mix some distilled water in it to drop that your TDS down. I get 25 gallons for $5. Yeah. Well, that's good. That's real cheap. Yeah. Makes sense with the water change. I've had another tank with the stratum for about a year, and the cage is still low. Yeah. Well, yeah. But I bet that stratum isn't going to stay strong for much longer. Cores are 601 TDS. Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Yes, it is. Yes. Wow, that's high. That is real high. Yeah. You better check your TDS meter because I thought, isn't it? I thought 500 was max that you're able to drink. Yeah, I can't understand why people try to force carotene on tap. Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, don't. That's one thing. Don't force. You don't want to force. That's why, like a lot of people say, just stick with the shrimp that your water, you know, type of water you have. Like I was saying, my TDS is only 102, but still I have KH in the water. And if I go to dilute it, um, dilute the GH. I can then just put GH in there, but I might as well just run RO. Yeah, I think 500 is what's the highest your TDS can be in your drinking water. 500 yeah, 500 ppm. According to the EPA, the maximum concentration of TDS for drinking water is 500 ppm. Yeah, that's for drinking water. The maximum amount for drinking water is 500 ppm. So if you got 600, then your water is not even drinkable by law, by the health administration or whatever that is. Yeah, but if you don't want to buy it, if you don't want to buy RO system, then you should. If your water is better for Neos, then just keep Neos. I mean, if you don't mind buying an RO system, then buy an RO system. And uh, at the time when I bought mine, I could afford it. Like I said, it didn't cost much. And the filters, I have a whole other set of filters again, but I've never needed them, so I've been all set. Boy, Luke's a good boy. He's over there changing laundry for Mama, cleaning out the lint trap. That's a good kid. Yeah, that's what mine is, Corsair. Or I mean Ace. It's it's a 3 stage. Uh, but yeah, it's just a 3 stage. Mark put the fourth stage. He put the DI on there to keep his numbers lower, help like save his filters. Um, so they last longer. But somebody told me too. They said that a continually running RO system, like if you're continuously running it, using it, stuff, the filters will last even longer than shutting off, restarting, shutting off, restarting. I don't have a choice. I don't have anywhere to put all the water. Oh, okay, cool. It can't be anything higher than that. Oh, it shuts down your kidneys. You won't regret it. Trust me, Ace. You know what's funny? Spring water is high TDS. Yeah, it's I never checked that. Growing up in Pennsylvania, I grew up in Pennsylvania, right outside of Punxsutawney, where the brown hog is. Um, we had a spring, a drilled spring. It wasn't a well; it was a spring. My dad paid to have it drilled. I don't know what the TDS was there, but boy, it tasted good. Yeah, spring water is high TDS minerals. So yeah, I'm sure it is coming out of the ground. I mean, you gotta, there's people that keep shrimping all sorts of stuff, and they'll say, oh, just drip it, let them get used to it. If it's a slow drip, because they say shrimp are stronger than what you think, except when it comes like ammonia, nitrates, all that stuff, you want to have clean water. But when it comes to the parameters, your TDS, your GHK, um, that they supposedly can be dripped and survive and stuff that we wouldn't think that they could survive it. So is it true? I don't know. I've never tested it, because um, I see there's some people out there that say, oh, well, I have orange eye blue tigers in neocaridina water parameters. Okay. But you can take my orange eye blue tigers and drip them and put them in neocaridina water parameters. Uh, you know, but I keep them. I keep I keep the shrimp where they're supposed to be, and if you want to change it, that's up to you. I mean, it's possible. Yes, son. Good boy. Look at you. He's all doing the laundry. I just bought the wife a new washer and dryer. They're supposed to be the biggest washer and dryer made, hold the biggest loads. It's like we put 2 king size quilts in there and it washes them, and it's massive. My wife can't even reach to the bottom of the washer. Her feet are dangling up in the air, kicking like this. Yeah, Luke's on the step stool, bent all the way over, and I'm the only one that can do it. But yeah, Ace. Yeah, you keep the cost down, Ace. Just buy the RODI, and like I said, you'll get. I'm almost a year on same filters. I pump. I have 35 gallons in 5-gallon buckets, and then I have a 25-gallon can over there full. So when I do my water change, my water is ready. Dryer, normal. Just when it turns on, hit start. Um, yes. Now hit the bottom one below it. Yeah, normal's fine. What was in there? Anything heavy? Blankets? Uh, put it on darts. Yeah, or heavy. Hey, Mama's yelling something down. See what she's saying. Yeah, of course, is right. Water quality isn't something you should cut corners on. It's not with shrimp. I mean, they'll die. I mean, the only thing that I found that I do differently, really, you know, that breeders do, but anybody that keeps shrimp, is the substrate. Because uh, I don't have any right now, but it's the Sea Chem. I think the Sea Chem Black Humate. I use that, and I use Fluval Stratum. I don't have an issue with any of it. Works great. And now I don't know if that might keep my shrimp from breeding a ton, but the pH stays down, everything. Yeah, RO, yeah. Heading out for now. Thank you, everyone. Hey, thanks, Ace, for showing up. I appreciate it. Hope to see you here next time. And yeah, just message. I'll get you those prices for the shrimp that you want. We could talk more about the parameters and how to get you hooked up. Find out where you live. Maybe I could get you hooked up with the system. My buddy sells them at a store. So, tater salad. I keep Carradine tap water from a private well, no problem. See, that's what I'm saying. It can be done. You know, you can drip them in, and they can live in parameters that you wouldn't. You know, like I said, if there's no ammonia, if all your water parameters are good, meaning if the stuff on this card, if they're where they're supposed to be, then putting shrimp into a TDS that's different than what they're used to, GHKH, GHKH and TDS, they can be dripped into it. I'm told. I've never done it, but you see tater salads done it. There's a lot of people that do it. Carradina can survive in neoparameters, but they won't breed, and sensitive lines will often die trying to molt. See, because it's these guys. They've been doing it longer than me. They've been, they know. So, Corzer, did you not get any extreme King Kong babies yet? No, that's what I don't understand. My guy tells me I just got to keep breeding, and then they'll start coming. But that whole tank right there, the 20 long, packed with King Kongs, slammed. They just had more baby. I mean, the little, the ones that video you can barely see, the little cutie ones, just had another batch. And I don't see any solid with white tips on them. They just continuously have. And he said the thing was when I got them, he said that a lot of people weren't breeding them because black shrimp are harder to breed. And I was like, give them here. I'll breed them. They'll breed for me easy. But yeah, no, sorry, no, all the same. I don't understand. And all the parents are all uh, extreme black King Kong. So something tells me that the genes in them are just dominant King Kong and not the black. But all I got to do, I guess, is get some and then just start breeding those together just to keep it, hopefully. What do we got? Thanks for the advice, guys. No problem, Lisa. Here it is. Yes, sir. Yes, I can. 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 Smash that like on the way out. Hit that like button, Ace. Yeah, they said hit the. They were saying hit the like button. So, what? What's old boy say? For the algorithms, hit the subscribe, hit the bell notification, hit it, share it, do what we can. I'm just so happy that you guys showed up. I mean, Corzer, everybody, all you guys. I mean, I know all you guys from all my stuff, and the people that I don't know that are in here. I mean, you guys are just making this really fun for my first time around. Because look, I'm on 2 hours now. I hope it don't cut out at 2 hours. But my first one when it died was an hour. So here's 3 hours already. Nick gave you a thumbs up and sub. Thank you, brother. Thank you. What's Corzer saying here? Corzer, how many extremes did you start with? 10. 10. The extreme black King Kongs. Yeah, start with 10. If you keep removing low grade ones, eventually they'll start throwing extremes, I'm sure. Yeah.
No, I think we started out like 20.
20? Oh. Well, somewhere, 10 to 20. But 2 hours, dude. You did great for first stream, man. 3 even. Sweet. Thank you, sir. But yeah, Corzer. So what are you saying? You think I should pull all the King Kong baby? I mean, that Carradina got to get to a certain size. They're not like Neos, but before they'll start to breed. So should I just pull them all out and just put them in, put the blues, anyone that has blue up here in the panda, or in the shadow pandas, and then start a King Kong tank by itself and just leave them in there and just let them keep going? Because that's what I'm saying. Everyone is King Kong. What, Bubba? Hey, come on over here. I'm gonna stop this chat because we're at 3 hours already. I know I don't have to stop it. I'd be on here for 10 hours. Hey, Anthony Capello. Yeah, I just sent you some stuff. Yeah, I just wiped your name off. Hi, Brian. Thanks for the amazing green jades you sent me. Well, you are very, very welcome. Lisa just got an order of green jades. So that should make you happy, Lisa. Another happy. Oh, and you're in Texas, aren't you, Anthony? So how is the heat there when they showed up? Tater salad, yeah, hard call's the way to go. Are you? So you're saying take out all the Black King Kongs, and pandas. Take all of them out and just leave the extreme Black King Kongs in there. I breed King Kong Extreme. I also have a panda tank and lower grade 1 3-bar King Kong tank for lower grades. Oh, okay. 1 to 3-bar King Kong tanks for the lower grades. Oh, so 1 to 3-bar King Kongs for you are low grades? Anthony Gapeo, yes, sir. Lisa Perez, you guys rock. Yes, they do. I'm new here. All these guys rock. So I feel like I'm Elvis Presley or something, and everybody showed up to my concert. I have one tank with only extremes. And you pull all the pandas out and the King Kongs? Well, no, you said you have panda tank, but the King Kongs you pull out, the 1, 2, and 3-bar? My package got stuck. Oh, yeah, in the mailbox. Yeah. Okay, yeah, Anthony, yeah. And they all did good? Because I remember you asked me if I had more green jades, and I was hoping that they didn't die because of the heat. Anthony got shrimp off of me, and the the postmaster locked him in the box before he got there or whatever, and it was 84 degrees. And when he got there next day, they were all alive. Look at that. I sent them from 64 degrees to 84 degrees, and they sat over a day in that heat. And when I opened them up, they were good. But they all survived. Look at that. I'm glad you're getting comfortable. Yes, thank you. I am. Of course, the line I got through 80% extreme. So, yeah, I remember. You got to be kidding me. 80%? How long did they throw just King Kongs for a long time? And you just kept calling? And now they're throwing 80? It doesn't even seem that long. I know. I could sit here all day with my anxiety and everything that I suffer from. Guys at work, I'm a carpenter. I do a lot of side work too, but they always say, "God, don't you ever shut up?" And I'm like, I got to get on YouTube where I can just talk, and people like to hear people talk about cool stuff. Bubba, you want to come over here and help me read some of this stuff? You sure? All right, I need your help. Yeah, of course there it was. I felt so bad because he messaged me saying, you know, do you have more shrimp? And I was like, why? He sent me a picture of a busted key saying that the shrimp or that the key busted when he tried to get him out of the box. He had to wait a whole nother day. And then I felt so bad. I was thinking, God, I'm going to have to send this guy free shrimp just because they died. It's not my fault, but man, is he going to be sad. And then he sent me a picture. Oh, they were all alive. Yeah, good packing. Yes, sir. Well, I don't know. It's good packing, but it's the gene too. It's the genes that I got. I worked really hard to get them, and I'm proud of what I have. And it's what it makes me proud. To sell my stock. Luke's crying because he thinks you guys can't hear him because I talk so loud. So now he's upstairs. Hopefully he'll calm down. That's why he came over earlier and he's kind of teary-eyed. He's my buddy. Love that kid. Shrimp are often more tough than we give them credit for. Yes, Tater. Like I said, I was so um, yeah, it's more tough than we give them credit for. I'm sorry, I was reading another comment. Yeah, I was praying. I was really praying, but I'd rather have them be stuck in hot temperatures than cold temperatures. Cause I've had shrimp show up 56, 58 degrees, dropped off on my porch, 9:30 in the morning, and I'm there. He rings the doorbell. I wake up, go out, get them. They're probably out there 30 seconds to a minute. Bring them in. They're freezing, and I hurry up, bring them down here. I lay them on top of glass sheets on top of the tank so they'll start to warm up because I have heat vents right up here. One over there. So I keep the basement. And that's the thing is we run the heat upstairs at 70. So, and then I cut holes in the cold air. So our basement's like living upstairs. We just love to hang out down here because there's no bedrooms and it's just like a big, huge play area. Well, it was before the water came. And now that the water came and I redid it all, well, I've redone most of it. It's starting to come back and get that good feeling again. So, but yeah, the vents run all night. I have the dehumidifiers that run and then a fan. But yeah, so, but yeah, rather have them get stuck in heat than cold. Where was that one I was reading? I make you want to start making videos. Well, Lisa, it's been over a year for me, and this is my first time. So, I mean, I make videos, but I don't show myself because I was always too nervous. But look, I'm gonna say I watched Mark today, and Mark said, uh, "Quit talking about it, be about it." He sounds like somebody over here in the hood. Don't talk about it, be about it. So I was like, all right. He's like, look, you just got to do it. You just got to do it. And I was like, you know what? I don't even care. I'm doing it. I don't care if I crash and burn, whatever. I mean, who cares? Get that, the rock eyebrow. But, Corzer says he calls hard. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll call it. Uh, yeah, get them all out of there. I have a tank right now. It's open. Nothing's in it. So that'd be really nice just to have a tank just with them, and then who knows it? They start breeding and they start having them. Then I can move those over here to the extreme tank. Because if they come from extremes, we all know that they have the gene to produce extremes. So thank you, Corzer. Thank you very much, Corzer. Oh, hey, look. Hold on. No, they came like this from the French breeder you saw, the fan temperature thing. God, what? Oh, I'm subscribed to him too. Man, that guy's good too. Man, his room. He's that dude's got money, boy. He got like a whole shrimp room detached from his house. God, what is his name? Uh, I'm subscribed to him. And what's her face over here works with him too. Uh, I'm not gonna freaking find it. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, Luke's in the shower. He's probably getting tired. He gets oh, there's the Shelly speak. He gets tired, and then he gets a second wind. He'll be up to 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning with me. I love that kid more than fat kids love cake. It means the world to me. I mean, all my boys do, but they're gone. He's at home, but uh, come on, Nico. Yes, thank you, Corzer. Yeah, Nicholas. Nicholas Reich. Yeah, Nico. God, how could I not remember that guy's hot, boy? His shrimp. Whoo! I'm not saying that, he like runs, same filters, dual filters, but man, when you got a shrimp room that all the tanks are freaking rimless, I mean, you got it going on. He's got a beautiful room. Say, want to do like insulation foam floors. Yeah, oh man, that guy's he's got it going on. There's a delay on chat. Hopefully, let's see. Maybe it's the Wi-Fi. Well, it shows here that's Anthony Capeo. I was ready to pay $8 for a green jade. Then I saw your video. I felt like I hit a jackpot. See, that's what I'm saying. It's the deals I run, all sorts of stuff. The whole thing is watch my stuff, because I'll just out of nowhere just come up and run a deal. I don't care. Cole, what are you doing, Bubba's? Huh? Come in. Want to say hi? Huh? Come here. Oh, come on. Oh, there's my big English lab, my English black lab. Look, Cole, look up here. Oh, isn't he beautiful? Oh, he's a big boy. He's like probably 118 pounds. Well, love you, big boy. Oh, big yawns. You getting tired? Huh? They just lay here in my lap. That's my big boy. Yeah, we got dogs. That's why, I'm trying to do April, and I'm probably going to run it into May that everything we sell, I'm going to do what I put on there, 10%. We're going to give it to the Humane Society over in Westland, where we got Stella, the English Bulldog, because we get dogs from them. But all the dogs are in foster. They don't have families, so people are fostering them doing this virus. And who knows if the people that are fostering them actually have money to feed them. But when I called, they said that they're taking donations to buy the food to give these families. Well, my buddy's pet store has food, and he said that he'll sell it all for what he pays, so I don't have to pay nothing extra on it. And where I'm trying to is get him to call his friends and call his distributors and stuff and try to help us get some more. Because I wanted to give money, to the hospitals and stuff, but there, my wife looked it up. It's just too hard. There's too much politics. So I was like, well, what else? And we love animals. We got 3 gorgeous dogs. We got 43 fish tanks or shrimp tanks, and so we love our pets. So we want to help out as much as we can. But and then it's like. That's why I don't tell anybody, hey, I felt like, well, if I give out my my PayPal, but I don't want to feel like, hey, give me money for this, and it's like, so that's why I don't say nothing. And it's just like, well, if you buy shrimp, then this percentage will go toward, the Westland Humane Society. Because when you call, they just say Humane Society. Michigan Humane Society. I'm like, look, I'm sorry, but I have to pick an area because they're like, oh, well, there's a warehouse in Detroit. You could, no, it has nothing to do with Detroit, but look, I live in the outskirts and I live in a rural area, and these people, take care of us. They take care of our dogs. They chip them. They do all this stuff. They're incredible. So I want this stuff to go there. Look, my glasses put this line on my face. Makes me look even older. They're rimless, but they look like crap under this light. But if I don't wear them, I'm blind. Well, I'm not blind. But so that's how I knew I needed glasses one day. Never had a problem with my eyes, and I started looking at a cell phone. Started using the cell phones when they came out with the screens. And one day I went to go read my laptop, and it was fuzzy. I was like, what in the hell is this shit? And I went to the doctor. I'm not bad, but it's the small stuff so these are the bazillion focals. They go from the top is what I look at to see far away, and then it goes all the way down. It's progressive. And at the very bottom is it's a bifocal, more or less, but it's a progressive bifocal, and these don't have lines in them. And then it goes this way, too. So dead center is perfect vision. The higher I look up, or I tilt my head, I can see way far away, like a mile. And when I look down like this, then I could see, and if I look too far and it gets blurry, it's because it's magnified too much. So, man, it took me a while. I was nauseous. It took me a while to get used to it because it's my first pair of glasses, except like ones that they give you just for reading and stuff. But, yeah, Nico, that guy's cool as hell. Yeah, he's got one of the nicest shrimp rooms I've seen. Yeah, I would love a place like that. Yeah, so would I. I don't knock a guy for having money. Hey, that's great. He's putting it towards a hobby that we're in. And, you don't see a guy like that charging, $1 bazillion for a plain old shrimp. He produces really high quality, and he probably charges for his high quality, but he's not, the guy looks like he's got it going on. So he don't have a big head. He ain't an idiot. He don't walk around like his shit don't stink. The guy's, he seems like a really, like somebody you could sit down and have a conversation with and maybe eat dinner, Seems like a nice guy. Oh, thank you, Corzer. Yeah, that's, he was, we had a German Shepherd chow mix, and he was from the Humane Society, and he was getting old, and he had his hips started to hurt him. And so I got that dog. I got Colt. My wife named them all military stuff because then we have Gunner, Colt and Gunner. And Stella came. She was called Estelle, and Luke named her Stella. So, kind of keep it that way. But so I got him. So the other dog could train him. Do you understand? Bono was our other dog. He protected us. So any new dog coming into the house had to be taught by Bono. This is how things go around here. This is how they're done. You have to protect these people. So then, hey, 1,000 geckos, what's up? Don't spam me again, dude. I just paid upgrade my security on this computer before I did this chat. So you can't give me this time. But yeah, 1,000 geckos. He got hacked on Instagram. Sent me a thing. It wasn't him. I clicked on it. Bam! I was spammed. I was hacked. So I had to tell a bazillion people, I'm sorry, I'm hacked. But the video's description. Yeah, I can do anything I want. I love it. You make us feel like you're in the room with us. Well, that's the way I want it to be. Oh, but with the dog, yeah. So Bono taught Colt, the lab. Then we got Gunner, the beagle. Because I mean, you're not American if you don't have a beagle. I mean, you're really not anything if you don't have. Who doesn't like a beagle? I mean, you could anything. France, anywhere over there in the UK, you gotta have a beagle. Who don't like a beagle? But anyways, Gunner was taught by the lab, Colt. And then Stella, we got her, and she was taught by both. Now she beats them both up. She's a bad girl. She's tough. I was thinking for people to contact you about shrimp, can't you put your email address in the video's description? Oh, yeah, my YouTube videos? Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Yes, I can. Yeah. Hey, Corzer, I wanted to ask you. I have a shepherd too. I lost her. Oh, I'm so sorry, God. But used her to train my Jack Russell. There you go. With help, her the dog would be uncontrollable. Yes, yes, yes. You always use one dog to train another dog. That's why when you get when you get a dog and you don't have a dog, that's why they're so hard to train. But if you have another pet that could train, that could tell that pet, hey, this is how it goes, then it's so much easier to transfer over. You know, but I wanted to ask you something. Let me see, what was it? YouTube asked if I wanted to do like a URL name, to where it would be. And I didn't do it because I didn't think I should do it, but it said Detroit Shrimp Aquatics. They're jamming it together like that. It'd be a YouTube URL. Problem is, I don't think I can use my Jack Russell to train a new dog because she doesn't like the other dogs. Yeah, unless you got maybe another female, she might she might be more apt to training. And a puppy. You got to get a puppy. That's why dogs that don't get along with dogs, sometimes it's because they're older and they can't be like the pack leader, the alpha male or female. So if you get a puppy, it might help. I have a dog, but I don't know myself, so I'm worried. Well, if you have a dog and you live by yourself, Corzer, you're a little worried if you get sick from the virus. Well, stay, practice, you know, put a mask on if you're going to go anywhere around people. Just make sure that you have, me and the wife carry just alcohol, rubbing alcohol in a little spray bottle. I don't mix it with soap or nothing. Touch anything, spray it all over your hand, put the bottle in your coat or your pocket. That's it. And then, if you don't use the bottle for a half hour or whatever, there's no germs on it, alive anymore. So I go out almost every day, but I wear a mask. I ship shrimp every day, so I wear a mask going to the post office, drop everything off. Um, and I come out, get in the car, and my bottle's right there. I have it ready, so I pick it up, spray it, stick the keys in the ignition, spray my key, stuff like that. But have something set up to where a neighbor or something, if for some reason you have to go to the hospital, you don't feel good, somebody can, watch after you're done. That's what I would do. Have somebody that could do it. Anthony, you say I need to share some of my weeping moss. Yeah, I was telling my wife yesterday how attached I am to that stuff because it's like I bought some and then I wanted more, so it was like very small amount for I think $5. It was they say golf ball size. Not when you squeeze it down, I get it the size of a marble, but they just fluff it up. Yeah, okay. But then I bought, or that was like $10, so I bought $20 worth, and that's what I started all these on. $20 worth. But the thing is here's my issue. Not all of them, but some of them, I wouldn't be able to get anything out of because, I'm battling. I got a couple things with some algae. Excuse me. But the rest are all fine, But I would hate to send anything they got algae, you know. 1,000 geckos. My blue bolt tank is back on track. Well, that's good. Can't stand a tank that's not on track. Drives me bonkers. Oh, it's really, man, I don't have a channel on Never Stream. Oh, okay, thanks. Yep, I went shopping with a little spray bottle of alcohol and sprayed the shop. Trolley, etc. Wearing mask and gloves in the shops. All right, I'm gonna put this to you how it was put to me. I watched a video. I don't know. This guy was kind of being a dick, but it was. I mean, think about it. Okay, if you go, where do you go? Shopping, spray bottle alcohol, spray the trolley, etc. Okay, trolley. I don't know if that's your basket, your shopping cart, like we call it a shopping cart. Okay, here's the thing: if you have gloves on, you spray the basket, you wipe it off. Now you're walking with that. Say you come across a can of, I don't know, beans. You touch the beans with your gloves. You didn't spray and wipe it, so now your gloves are contaminated. The can's contaminated, possibly. Put it in the basket. You get all this stuff, put it in your basket, take it up to the counter, put it all on the counter there for the register. If you're doing it, you're scanning yourself or somebody's doing it for you. Their gloves are contaminated because they're wearing gloves so they don't get it on their skin. So everything touches, the bags, everything, if they're plastic, they're contaminated. Excuse me, they carry everything in your car. Hold on, 1,000 geckos. So all this stuff is contaminated. And you put it in your car. And then you drive home and you pull it all out of your car, take it in the house, and now you just brought all this contamination in your house. Then you're spraying everything down, wiping everything down, taking stuff out, but you touched your car door with the gloves on that are contaminated. Everything you touched, the gloves are contaminated. Now it's all in your car. So Do you take it all out of the store, put it in your car, take the gloves off to drive your car, then come home, grab it out of your car without gloves, take it in? What we do here is we go in the garage or outside, set it all on a table, pull it all out, dispose of the bags, come back, spray everything down, wipe it all down, and make sure our hands and everything's clean. Then we take it in the house. So if you think about it, if you don't wear gloves to the store, but you just wear a mask, everything you touch, it will contaminate the gloves of your hands. But you get it all in bags, take it all out to the car, put it in the back, then spray your hands, get in your car, drive it, so your steering wheel and everything, your radio, none of it's contaminated, get it home, go open the door and stuff, or outside, open the door, while your hands are clean, get the spray and cleaner, everything, come outside, bring all your stuff over, set it down, and then spray it all down, throw the bags away, and then wash your hands. So really what it's kind of all boiling down to is you're using rubber gloves and wasting your rubber gloves instead of just washing your hands. But that's how it put out to me. So I was like, all right, well, if I just wear a mask and I go to the post office, mail the shrimp, then they have pumps up there, So I pump it, bam. I go out to the car, and then I spray again, spray my keys, hook it up, and then I go. So I didn't waste any gloves, and I just take my mask off and put it on the seat next to me. But Quarters of Jesus Christ. It's crazy world at the moment. Yes, it is. In France, we have to fill out a form online on the government website and print it out so the police can scan it if we get checked. Wow. 1,000 geckos. You don't have to answer this because it's kind of a personal question, but do you make any money from this hobby or does it just pay for itself? You said I don't have to answer that? Well, I mean, I have old crappy scissors. None of my tanks they're all $1 a gallon or free. Um, I don't have anything special. I have a basic ranch home. I live in an area that is expensive to live in, but we wanted Luke to go to the schools here. And when I bought this house, the market, it was 2014, so we were just coming out of the crash of 2008. So I got this house for way less than half of what it's worth. And now that not because of coronavirus, but now that the economy went up, my house has tripled in price. If I didn't buy this house at the bottom of the market, I wouldn't. I mean, I make good money. I'm a carpenter, I'm a union carpenter. So, the union pays okay. I mean, healthcare, everything sucks. When I retire, I won't have healthcare anymore. It runs out. But, so do I make a good living? No. I mean, it's the hobby. It's my anxiety. It's my depression. It's my, all this stuff I go through. This is the stuff that allows me to, it helps me on my sad days, on days that, I'm not feeling 100%, on days that I'm just like, gloomier than a cloudy day. This helps. So if I could make $10,000 a month, sure. If I could make $20,000 a month, even better. But Now things are different. When I started this channel, that's what I'm trying to say. When I started this channel, I tell everybody, yeah, I'm here to make money. I'm here to make money. I'm not going to lie to you like a lot of other shrimp companies that say, oh, I'm just here for the hobby. And then they video them going on big, huge vacations and all this other stuff. And it's like, wait a minute. If you're just for the hobby, now you're spending all the money that that people send you for your shrimp. You're spending on a vacation. I'm not saying that you can't go on a vacation, but you don't need to film it showing me that you're using all the money to go on vacation when you're only in it for the hobby. So but I was all about the money, but then, it started to become more than that. So yeah, now it's, I don't even put anything up for people to give me money, send me money. I mean, who knows? One day I might, I like the stuff that Mark does, has people buy his tanks. I mean, he's just you know, he's a very intuitive person. He's a smart guy on how he puts his stuff together. But, would I say no to money? No. Like I said, if I made $20,000 a month, would I have a problem with it? No. But if you took all this shrimp away right now, took my YouTube away, and it all went away, that would ruin me more than anything, because I found something in life that makes me mentally stress wise happy. It lets me get my stress out, my anxiety out, and helps me sleep at night when I have bad days. My wife has bad days too. We all have anxiety. My wife was in the Army. She has bad days from that. So like Tater Salad says he has PTSD. I'm sure my wife has some PTSD, because when my wife was in the military, women weren't treated very well. Guys thought that they had, power over, women back then in the early 90s. And, so her time in the military, not every bit of it was, super happy and fun. So that's why I, try to help out veterans and do stuff for veterans, because it makes my wife feel good that, I do stuff to, look out for, other people that went through crappy times. So that's my answer. It's not about the money. It's about the happiness and the people that I'm meeting now. I mean, look, all of you guys in here. I've never met any one of you, but I see your name come across my first video. Really? My first live stream. I see all you guys' names coming across here that are in streams of people that I respect. And now you guys are here checking out my channel. That's like a biggest honor to me than, anything. But do I get rich? No. Would I like to? Hell yeah. Oh yeah. I love to go on a big, huge vacation, because there's something that I do that brings me so much happiness, pays for a vacation. I've never been on a vacation in my life. Never. I mean, I've been I traveled like 6 hours away, but I've never been like on a cruise, went and stayed in a cabin, went on a fishing trip, charter, nothing. Never. I'm 47 years old. Haven't done anything. I've been, I went to Las Vegas a couple times, stupid stuff like that, but I've never like done anything. I've never even taken my family on a vacation. Nothing. I'd love to, but it is what it is. We do what makes us happy. So there's your answer, geckos. Nick the Dick. Same here. He says, can't stand it when tanks crash. Hate it. Hate it. I can't stand a stale tank when the shrimp just sitting there and do nothing. It's like, what? I don't even want to say it. Yeah, cart. Yeah, but at least you're killing all the germs and bacteria on the cart. No. Yeah, I'm not saying that, Corzer. I'm just saying that's how it was brought to me. So yeah, I mean, but once you touch that handle, you clean the handle of the cart off. Now everything you touch the rest of the day in the store has been touched. So there's a chance that everything you're touching is got germs. So if your gloves are covered in germs and then you're touching all the food with germs, and then you touch your car door, or let's say you take your gloves off because you don't want to touch your car door, now you got to grab the bags with the food in it that are covered in germs because the people just put it. I'm just saying it's this endless circle of like, oh my god, what? When do I wash my hands? Do I wear gloves? Do I don't wear gloves? So that's when I just said, okay, face mask only. I'm not wearing gloves, but I'll wash my hands more. So I mean, we got tons of gloves. Oh, and another thing, if people don't have gloves, go to the auto parts store. No one thinks of going to the auto parts store. The paint and supply stores sell masks, so you can paint. I'm a carpenter. I know all this stuff. Paint supplies and the auto parts store. And auto parts stores sell masks, but people don't put two and two together like that. They think, oh well, it's got to be, Rite Aid or something that sells medical stuff. In Denmark, the government has decided to open up the schools and daycares slowly from tomorrow, but many of us don't think. Oh yeah. Hey, Tater, I agree. I feel very sorry for Dennis. If I was Dennis, I'd tell him my kid ain't coming to school. Look, I don't go to work. Look, I have no money. Well, people that have been following me, I was hit in the head by a crane with a load of lumber. 16 or 15, 16-foot pieces of 2x4 were strapped on. The guy didn't see me. He was carrying the load where he shouldn't have. He couldn't see nothing. He should have stopped the load way out there, and I was over there getting tools. He hit me in the side of the head. Wham! So it was like, I don't know, probably 500 pounds or more, 400 pounds moving at a rate that crane was bringing it, hit me in the head. So I haven't been working for a long time because I had 3 fractures in my neck, all sorts of stuff. So, but I get people ask me, hey, come do side jobs, blah, blah, blah. And I won't even do that because, look, before I was like, no big deal. I'll go do it. What's the big deal? Who cares? I'll go do it. Then I was like, wait a minute, I don't want to bring it home and get my family sick. And then I started thinking, look, not only do I not want to get them sick, I don't want to die. So it all comes down to what are they going to do? I mean, they're not going to say nothing about you keeping your kid home. Homeschool. Sounds like Dennis's wife is super smart. Dennis seems really smart. Seems like a good dad. Teach them stuff until the sickness is gone. Then cart them back to school. I wouldn't send my kid to school. Nope. Until they come out with a medicine that they know works, like the malaria medicine. Unless they come out with the medicine, nope, kid ain't going to school. I don't care what you say. You're not killing my kid. Nope, sorry. That's just how I think about it. Yeah, they got to get another spike. Who knows? I got long rubber gloves for that. LOL. Just tropic. Horzer. It's your therapy. I make all my money from the hobby. Money makes money. You need to save money to make more money. Anxiety through the roof. Yeah. See, that's another thing why I want to connect with people. Stress, anxiety, depression, and they say I'm bipolar because I'd be really happy and then I'll wake up one day and feel like I haven't slept for a month. Just be all, and I tell, my family knows, my wife kind of knows, I get loud sometimes. I say sorry. Sometimes I don't say sorry, but, it's a real thing. So, oh boy, so it's a signs an executive order. Oh, for driver's license. If your driver's license is expired, they're not going to hold it against you. The governor just Dennis Jan Morrison, Detroit Shrimp Aquatics. Start a private conversation. Hey, shrimp nerd. But but um, sorry about that. Yeah. So it's like you with my wife. With veterans. That were in the military that can come on here and find happiness. In a hobby that they've never known about. I mean, fish tank. I mean, I don't know how many people I met that my buddy comes over here and said I could stare at this all day long. He had cancer in his throat, beat it. So I could sit over here and stare at this thing all day long, and I never need a TV again. My 120 gallon over there. I'm like, and I mean, it's almost free. We just shut off the cable. We don't even have cable. We just have internet now because it's like I'm not working. I get a little check from Workman's Comp, but I'm not working, so I'm not going to pay $187 for cable. So now I pay $35 for Wi-Fi. But we got Fire Stick stuff like that. I don't know why the computer says it's plugged in. Oh, there it goes. Must not have been pushed in the whole way. The computer was almost dead. Um, sorry, I forgot where I was. Oh yeah, anxiety. Yeah. So you know, that's a that was like one of the biggest things we wanted to get is just puts people together that can hang out and relieve stress. I mean, if you even need to talk about it. I mean, you know, look, I've been through it all. I take Ativan, Lexapro, uh, you know, Tramadol, Norcos for it's my back. I got bone spurs, arthritis, degenerative disc disease. I don't take anything for this. Uh, whatever they call it. But yeah, sad a lot, happy a lot. In between a lot. So it's a lot to live with and have to deal with. So um, but we get through it. You must be a water sign. Most people that keep fish are water element. Yeah, yeah, I'm a water droplet. I sweat a lot. Yeah, I sweat a lot. I asked the doctor when I was younger. I said, "Why do I sweat so much?" They say you got big pores. I said, "What the hell does that mean?" They said your skin will stay tight. And you'll look young forever. Yeah, I don't know. But what stops the gray? I mean, my hair don't sweat. Stupid. Shrimp Poppy helps me a lot too. Yes, yes. Thousand geckos. I will tell her. She was down here a little bit ago getting the laundry. I've been through a bunch of crappy times. Yes, we all have about. But see, that's the hard thing. Uh, hey, hon. Uh, Thousand Geckos says, thank you for your service. She said, you're welcome. She said, thank you for the acknowledgement. But yeah, it's the thing is when I was younger, I didn't know how to talk about it. So then when I got older, I learned how to talk about it. I used to have nightmares and all sorts of stuff, and it was explained to me why I was having nightmares, and then they all went away. So the hard part is not talking about it and not knowing what to talk about. So once can get on a road to what's bothering you, because that's why I was like, I was rushed to the hospital because my heart was going so fast. I thought I was dying. I had to be carried. And they took me there, and I was 314 pounds, 4.5% body fat. Did no drugs, no nothing. Didn't drink nothing. 10.5 years. Doctor said I can't find a thing wrong with you. Said, you're healthy as 3 horses. I said, well, what's going on? And the nurse says, do you suffer from panic attacks? I was like, what is that? And so I was like, Doc, give me something you give somebody for panic attacks, see if that's it. And he gave me a big needle shot of Ativan. 10 minutes later, I swear everybody in that hospital was my best friend. And ever since then, I've been taking Ativan since I was about 30, 32, probably since I was 31, 32 years old. So, yeah, Lexapro and Ativan got me good. But, hey, I talk to my wife about anything. I can really be a good father to my son. Talk to him about anything that's bothering him because, look, things used to bother me, so I know how to talk to him. I know how to get on that level and let him open up, not feel weird about it, So, it really works. Yeah, we, we should call it Club Crappy Times. Crappy Times Club. It's the He-Man Woman Haters Club. We all been through it. Hey, women too. Holy hell. God. Can you imagine it? The things that women have been through in their life. Oh my God. I mean, we all been bad. I mean, geez, we just started a whole thing of just people with anxiety and panic attacks. That's it. Just the YouTube channel, anxiety and panic attacks. But I don't know. I just become very happy when I open up and talk about stuff. And shrimp. That's what I like. I like to talk about. You guys, I don't see anybody coming off here. I mean, I got a whole 7 viewers, but I haven't seen anybody. Well, it says 7. I haven't seen anybody go away. So we must all be in the same boat. Be happy together. So. Uh, Nick the Dick says, I'm going to Hawaii for my 30th. Oh, you lucky dog. Horzer's been to Vegas? Wow. Yeah, I went to Luke Lakes. I have Harley Davidson Cafe, excuse me, mug. It's got flames all up on it and stuff, and he likes to use anything that was mine. But he takes everything. Oh, Dad, what is it? I want this. Oh, hey, I want this. He took this the other day, but he forgot it was down here. This is stuff that my father used to have. That he used to, keep when I was growing up. These were little joke things that he used to, it's in a little plastic container. I don't know where you get stuff like this, but everything that I have, he wants to take. But I like that. I like that he likes my stuff because my stuff was Grandpa's stuff. So, the gets passed on. That's like my wedding ring. I wear it, but I don't like it. It's titanium. But I have my father's wedding ring. What I want to do is get a gold ring and fuse them together. But I wear a size 14, so I need something big. I want to fuse them together, and then when he gets married, I'll give it to him. And then he can fuse his ring on there. That way, I'll have 3 generations. Uh, of the men that be passed down. I think that's cool. He would like it too. That's what he said. So, uh, Fish Tropic says, I don't wear gloves. What's that? I said once was enough and got dragged back there a second time. Hey, I don't know how many times I was up on them games. Monopoly and stuff. Serious. I'm about $600-700 cash out, put another 20 in. $600-700 cash out, put another 20 in. Then I got to stick the ticket back in because I ran out of that 20. And that ticket goes empty. I stick that in, I'm leaving with nothing. Gets me every time. I can't stand it when you work on the tank to get it to where it is and they die for no reason. Yeah, it's try the H2O2. The bad thing is understand this. Something can be in your water and you'll never know. If it's a bacterial problem, you could put, they put something on there the other day. Malachite, is it malachite green? Malachite blue, malachite green? I've used some stuff that kill the bacteria infection. I've done a few things, but I don't like to put it out there because if it don't work for you, then I don't want to be blamed for it. But yeah, it's I had blue steels that were dying off like one a week, so I took all the blue steels out. I drained the whole frickin' tank, held the substrate in there, drained it, filled it back up, pure RO, rinsed it, dumped it back out, filled it back up, dripped them, put them back in. Uh, and about 3 weeks later, another one died. And I came to the conclusion that uh, bad genes, bad genes, and the person I got them from agreed and replaced all of them because they were dying one at a time. And look, I have 40 tanks down here just shrimp. And look, if you send me shrimp and they start dying off, one at a time, they came sick or they have poor genes. So I couldn't get an answer. I mean, changing the water like that, 100% water change, did a big deal. It helped a lot. I didn't scrub the glass or nothing to get rid of the algae or nothing, but you got to do it fast so it don't die. But it lasted for a while, maybe a month, and then another one died. So it was something in the shrimp. Like I said, I've used, what is it, malachite blue or it's in Icex, I think. I would have to get the bottle and show you, but it's in there. There's some medications in there that can help kill it, So, but I was just reading the other day somebody has something that they believe will work for um, the oh god, what is it? Ever since I got hit in the head, I lose stuff really fast. Vorticella, not Vorticella. The infection, their Elabiopsidae. I'm sorry. They said that they got a medicine. I even contacted Eric Lucas because I talked to a guy in Germany who says that they have a cure for Elabiopsidae, and they said if you want it, talk to Eric Lucas. So I messaged Eric, and I was talking to him about it. It's a little too expensive for me right now. That's why I didn't get it. But I guess they have it. But, so, I mean, just keep your stuff clean and you won't have to worry about that one either. Because they say Elabiopsidae just comes from Taiwan because they breed the Neocaridina outside and the birds shitting it and stuff. And, it creates whatever that is that causes it, bacteria or fungus, but it's because they're bred outside and caridinas aren't, they're bred inside, but they don't carry it. I can't stand it. Oh yeah, I carry alcohol. Yeah, I spray everything that comes through my door now. Yeah, my buddy's wife, she has like a line. She has like tables. He laughs all the time. He's like, Jesus, can't get nothing in my house. I'm starving by the time she gets it in the house. It's pretty funny. There's a chance that stuff is contaminated in the shop, but imagine it isn't, and the cart handle is infected if you start by killing everything. Oh, yeah. I mean, if you kill everything, but just think about it, you get up to the counter, and if they're ringing it up and their hands are contaminated, the plastic bags that they grab are paper bags. Well, it doesn't grow long on paper, but the plastic bags that they grab, if their gloves are contaminated, it's really hard because if you break it down, you'll literally stress out and pull your hair out because you're like, no matter what I do, there's a possibility something can get contaminated. So that's the scary part. That's why you just, hey, like we do now, it's like wash your hands and then wipe everything down when you come in. I went to the store and I bought it's not bleach, it's something else. I went to Home Depot and the woman there told me to buy it. She said it kills 99.99% of the germs. That's a new thing that people didn't really know about because they always buy bleach and everything. So I bought it. It's commercial grade, so you can water it down. So I bought spray bottles and everything. So we keep one for spraying the food down, says let it sit for 60 seconds. So everything I bring home, I put it in the tables out there, and I just hose it all down. Just leave it there. Come out maybe 5 minutes later, and it's all beaded up on it. Wipe it off, and good to go. But I'd just be afraid if I got anybody sick here. Black mechanic gloves, yeah, at the auto parts store. Don't touch my mail for days, yeah. I just spray all. Key code for my car, yeah, I spray it all. They sell hand sanitizer. I leave my mail outside for 3 days. Oh my god. And my money, I spray my car and my money. This is hilarious. I love this. Oh wow, damage done. 2 months checked. 2 month check, LOL. Sure can make money. Yes, they can. I just don't want to lead somebody down a road. Damn it, forget about something I was cooking. Ooh, man. Oh, my wife made pierogies for dinner today. Ooh, I might get some more. No polar is real, but injury results in same symptoms. Is that bipolar? Maryland has already started homeschool. Oh, nice. Cable is whack. There you go. Internet, everything is free. LOL. Yeah, I jailbroke the Fire Stick, but I gotta do something to get live TV because I gotta watch my Gold Rush and all that stuff. Holy hell! Canceling cable this month. Yeah, my cable bill was $187. That was with Wi-Fi. So when I canceled AT&T Wi-Fi, they said, "Well, you only paid $15 for Wi-Fi. Now it's going up 20, so it's $35." My son said it's time to find a new cable provider. So sweating is the key to health for sure. Yes, you don't sweat, you're gonna have problems. Yeah. Hey, and maybe that's why my sign is water. Of course, I suffered from anxiety too, man. It's mostly stress related. Well, yeah, but that's the thing is I didn't know until somebody told me because I used to have this dream I was drowning. I'd wake up gasping for air. Swear to God, I couldn't breathe. And I talked to a doctor buddy of mine. And he said, "Well, you are drowning." I said, "What do you mean I'm drowning?" He said, "You're drowning mentally. You take on way too much, and your brain's causing this. Your body's causing this nightmare." I said, "No, it's not." He's like, "Yes." He's like, "You take on way too. You worry constantly, because like when I go to bed, I'm thinking, what am I going to do tomorrow? Uh, where am I going to go? Where am I going to get this? How much is this going to cost? Where am I going to get the money? All this stuff." And so when he told me that, never had that nightmare again. All gone. Never once have I had another nightmare. But I didn't know. You don't know things that cause it, that trigger it. Then they're telling me that because I have a lot of I have acid reflux. Well, they say it's the lactic acid is what causes the panic attacks and stuff because it's in your brain and you have these receptors up front and the acid's up in there and it eats away at the coating on those receptors. So when it eats away, it starts to irritate it, and that's what causes the anxiety and the panic attacks. It just out of nowhere, you just start freaking out. So that's why the Lexapro, when you take that, it balances it out. It goes up there and it puts the coating back on those receptors. So when the acid and the lactic acid's built up and stuff, it doesn't irritate it as much. So then when I have anxiety and panic attacks above and beyond the Ativan or the Lexapro, then I take the Ativan. And the Ativan helps bring down what that irritation's trying to bring forward. So that's how it helps. Yeah, cores are hard to control sometimes. Facebook message you got saying, "Hey, Shrimp Nerd," was from me. I know it was from you, Tater. I answered it. Yeah, I answered it. Did you get it? Yeah, of course I know it's you, son. I call you like nephew since I'm older than you. Excuse me. FPS 886797D. Welcome to the channel. Glad to see you here. Netflix is up 6%. LOL. Netflix, I don't know. I got it from my brother, his subscription number. It's okay. We do Disney Plus, had a deal. Disney Plus, ESPN Plus, and Hulu, $12.99 a month. Not a huge fan. So we, jailbroke the stick. We got TTV and cinema. And what's the one that comes with the Fire Stick? Amazon? I think we got Amazon. Turbo Fish, that's cool. Corser. I went to Vegas to watch UFC live for New Year's Eve last time. My friend is a big gambler. Yeah, Meth Blue. There you go. Thank you, Fish Tropic. Yeah, Corser. It's UFC. Jesus, that'd be sweet. Something is funky. Something's funky. What does something stink? We all have brain farts. Yeah. I were dying, and that's what I put it down to also. Yeah, bad genes, Cheryl. That's what I'd go with. Bad genes. So I'm saying anybody can, because like I said, I was getting stuff from somebody. They said that they are a home breeder. Come to find out they're an importer. So I was buying imported shrimp. I mean, I don't have an issue with it if I know they're imported. And, I'd ask, hey, can you try to give me some females and males? Just don't send me all females, or all males. Corser, so if you suffer from it, do you drink? I used to drink a lot when I was younger. Like when I go to the bar, I'd 2 beers at a time. I'd tell the waitress, bring me 2 beers every 30 minutes. So I had a beer in each hand, but once I get 6 beers in me, I felt like all my stress was gone. And that's what the Ativan does. They call it alcohol in a pill form, but it doesn't make me feel anyway. It just makes me feel, I don't know, normal, I guess. But like I take those big deep breaths, I'm like, it's just sometimes it's just, it's a lot. And that's what. Yeah, Cheryl. Yeah, it's yeah, imports. Yeah, all that brain farts. About buying it first of all. How about not buying it first of all? Oh yeah, send the cure to the dirty pond jumpers. I'd watch that. Mail and money. I don't accept cash. I use only card now. Yeah, PayPal. And mail, haha. Post office can hold it, lol. Just download the app for live TV. On what? Does it cost money? That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get away from, I can get like the news on my phone, because that's free. But live TV, I don't. Oh, you got to the downloader app. Oh, on the Fire Stick. Yeah. Is there a what? Hey. Oh, here's Gunner. I don't know if you guys can see. Come on. Come on. Oh, there we go. There's the big boy. You licked my glasses. Huh? It's a purebred beagle. All right, get out. Hi to you, too. So my dogs love me. I don't know unless they want something. Probably wants a treat. I'm the only one that gives them treats. That's my job. God, I have the downloader app, Fish Tropic. I'm from the BitTorrent days. Yeah, same here. And get some good herbs. Yeah. Find me in the teepee. Clinical, Cheryl Evans, clinical depression, anxiety, and PTSD here. I went to get diagnosed with bipolar, but he said no, you got unregulated emotions. What? Isn't that just a symptom of something? LOL. Not a great doctor. No, he's not a great doctor. I mean, you need to see a psychologist. Or, yeah, psychologist, because they're the ones that will diagnose you and give you all the meds. And then what it is let's say they give you 3 meds, they put you on it for 30 days, and then you come back. And as much as people hate going back, but you go back, and then they're like, uh, how you feel, how you sleeping, this and that. And, if it works good for you, they keep you on it, but if not, they take you off, and then give you something else that works really good. Internet is free, LOL. Free and more free. Yeah. Yeah, Cheryl, we're all in that boat. I had dreams of fear of drowning too and being shot. Yeah, recurring dreams. He just told me that I was thinking too much, and that I was doing it myself. He talked to me for about an hour, and swear to God, after that, I've never had the nightmare again. I mean, I used to wake up, throw myself up, couldn't breathe. Scared the crap out of me. But yeah, alcohol removes my anxiety. But yeah, it works, but that's the bad thing. It's like, if you can keep it to a minimal, like have I don't know if you're a beer, booze, wine guy, what, but if you keep it to like 1 glass, you know, help you sleep at night so the thoughts don't run, and maybe it's, take a jewelry loop and check the shrimp out. Yeah, it's checked out for return. I got a loop right here. Look, wow, how do you do that shit? Look, it's a real jewelry loop. Look, yeah, yeah. Cores or wine paired with good edible. Yeah, I know a lot of people that do that edible stuff, cookies and all that stuff. I have dreams, and Cheryl is strangling me so she can steal my shrimp. Just take the expensive one, Cheryl, and get out fast. Oh, you like my beagle, Fish Tropic? Yeah, that's my boy. I had a beagle. Named him Snarfer. So you just find a live TV app. Yeah, I haven't found a live TV app yet. I gotta get one. I have to look up something that I could download on my thing. All right, everybody. Look, I'm not trying to make anybody tired. If you got some shrimp questions that I can answer, uh, they put me on venlafaxine, but it caused heart arrhythmias. Take nothing now. Don't have bad dreams anymore either. I've done a lot of work in myself to take some lots of growing. Oh yeah, the tanks are a big deal, but I don't know if I'm ready to. Yeah, Cody. Yeah, I don't know if I'm ready to. I mean, I'll get off of it, but then like my anger starts from the bipolar. I get angry really easy, and so I don't like to do that. So she'll have a quote. It's very beautiful shrimp. Go sneak in and get you some. I'm going to sleep. Sorry. College Shrimp Keeper. Hey, what's happening? Coming at the end. But yeah, if anybody's got uh, some shrimp questions, if not, it's 12 o'clock here. I still gotta get in the shower. And look, oh, no, my little beagle. What you want, Bubs? Huh? What you want? What? What? You jumped up here with Daddy. What? Huh? Can you see? Look, everybody. Whoa, there's Gunner. Huh? What you doing, Bubba? Huh? Come all the way down here to see Daddy? Huh? Oh, boy. All right, I'll be up in a little bit. Oh, 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 you're crazy. Look. I got the best doggies. What's the best way to reach you for orders? Um, cool beagle. Thanks, Corsair. If you want, my email address is all lowercase. Brian, Brian M as in Michael, last name PIATKOWSKI at gmail.com. What's the difference between a black panda and black crystal? I don't have black crystals. I know what they are. I don't. I'm not really good on those. A black panda. It all comes down to black pandas and black King Kongs. It's about the stripe, how far it goes around the underside. But the black crystal, yeah, that's I don't have black crystals. So if somebody can answer that question in the chat, I don't know much about black crystals. Tater salad. I'm also off at 6 a.m. in Denmark. That was nice. Later, nerds. Later, tater salad. Thank you, brother. Put your email in description in your videos. Be easier for people to contact you. Yeah, I'll do that. Later, tater. After a while, crocodile. Thanks, got it. We'll be placing that big order shortly. Love the channel and the shrimp. Thank you so much. All right, people. Yeah, I think I'm going to end this. If you want me to do it again tomorrow, leave me a comment below, and I can do it again. Hey, Troy, everybody, the Simple Joys. No, the Simple Joys. Oh, Fish Tropic invited me. How are you, the Simple Joys? I hate going to get off of here and somebody just got on here. Now I feel bad. So come on, any shrimp questions? Any shrimp questions that I know other than the black crystals? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. You're talking crystal blacks. Yeah, black crystal caridina and black panda. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. Let me rephrase that. FPS 886797D. Black pandas and black crystals, crystal blacks. They were because I have like the black King Kong shadows that have the blue bodies. I have the black King Kongs over there, and then the crystal blacks are over there. We'll tune in on your future streams for sure. All right, thanks, College Shrimp Keeper. Have a good night. The difference. What are you asking? What difference are you asking for? I mean, what do you mean? What's the difference? What's the difference between a black panda and black crystal? But yeah, that's a hard. Oh man, trying to figure out the best way to say this. What is it? What's a tie bee? Yeah, that's a hard one. Hold on. Yeah, well, that's what I was going to say because they're a mix, so they are selectively bred to make the black, and the reds were selectively bred to make the reds because that's why crystal reds won't breed true. They can throw other stuff, but like a PRL or a PBL is a pure shrimp, and they won't produce anything else. Now, a King Kong, as far as I know, is not mixed with anything. Or, I mean, it was to make some. Hold on. Yeah, it's a Taiwan bee shrimp, mutation of crystal red, crystal black, and golden bee shrimp. All right, so it took those three to make the Black King Kong. So they're a mutation of crystal red, crystal black, and golden bee shrimp. So more or less, I mean, they were all bred um, to, with multiple shrimp to get what you have. To get the crystal blacks and crystal reds, they were bred a certain way to get those, and then so were the Black King Kongs, the Taiwan bees, and the crystal blacks are bee shrimp. Taiwan bees and bees. I'm sure that didn't answer your question, but yeah, King Kong, yeah, is a Taiwan bee. Yeah, it's just hard for me to explain. I've never had to explain it like that. Cooper cichlids common. I would like 22 sharps. Start my pick with. What is it? Hold on one second. So, bye, Corsair. Let Simple Joys. I hit the red tab. If you're on when I am looking, I will pop in and say hi another time. Thank you. Thank you, Simple Joys. Thank you, Fish Tropic. Simple Joys. Hey, Fish Tropic. It's Grant here, but Clinton is not far away. Jungle themed trivia this week, mate. Nice LA jungle. All right, everybody. We're at 3:22, 3 hours and 22 minutes, and I did an hour before this. So we're gonna cut this. We're gonna end this stream. So if you liked what you saw, please hit the subscribe, uh, share it, tell your friends. And leave me a comment if you thumbs ups. If you want me to do another one tomorrow night, I can do it again at 7 o'clock. I mean, if it's cool. What is tomorrow? Tomorrow is Tuesday. I don't believe anybody, or today is Tuesday. I don't believe anyone streams. So if no one's streaming, I'll do it. I'll do another one. So all right. Thanks everybody for coming. Have a great night. I appreciate everything, and can't wait to see you guys again. So yeah, tell your mother, tell your boss. Nice to meet you at Detroit Shrimp Aquatics. Nice to meet you too, the Simple Joyce. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for showing up. Yeah, thank you, Grant, for stopping in. All right, I'll see you guys later.